Hello everybody and welcome back to another chill Sunday stream. Hope you're doing all well. It's been a while. But it's good to see you all back. I already see a few people in chat, so I'm just gonna stop in to say hi quickly after I remind you all to switch over to live chat from top chat. This way you can all communicate with each other in addition to me. I hope my volume is doing okay and everything. It's been a while since I've had things set up for recording and streaming, so just let me know if anything needs to be adjusted volume-wise. But other than that, thank you all for stopping in. We're starting off with Staxel today, and we'll be switching over to Frog Detective. Now, Frog Detective is a game that I've already played on this channel. However, the third one came out very recently. And so I'm going to do the whole series as kind of its own, I guess, Sunday stream thing to give its own perspective to see where things have changed over the past couple of years, because it's been a while. But yeah, let's see. Flying Shark. Woohoo, it's a Sunday stream time. Yeah, it's been a while. Thank you for stopping by, Shark. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Il says woohoo. Il, hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday as well. Doug, welcome. So you're telling me a frog made this detective. Whoa. Indeed. This is a detective made of frog. Shark says apartment complex. I find it quite simple. Apartment simple, that's funny. Yeah. Let's see. Shark, remember to switch to live chat, y'all. Yeah, I did mention that. So please do try to switch over to live chat if you're stopping in, so that you can communicate with everybody in chat and not just with me. I very much prefer when everybody is communicating with one another. Il says, greetings from Brazil. Oh, hope you're having a good time in Brazil. Shark says, Il is going to the single-handedly save the Amazon rainforest. Wouldn't that be something? Oof. Good luck with that one, Il. That's a huge task on your hands. Il says, at Flying Shark 100. Zero, hello and welcome. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad to have you here. And, yeah, that seems to be everybody in chat thus far. Hopefully more people will make their way in shortly. With that said, let's build our little portal into Frog Detective. And our topic today is going to be kind of a reflective one, where I talk about where I've been in terms of online discourse as of late. There's been a lot on my mind in terms of the channel, where things have gone in terms of discussions online and the value of the conversations and community and forming actual conversation and dialogue. So that's just kind of a brief overview, but we'll get more into it around break time. So let's fly down. Where would be a good place to put a frog detective portal? Where does the frog like to be? Well, the first game takes place on an island, so maybe we start there. We'll build a little island off the coast. I forgot we had this little under the water tunnel. So we'll just build a little island off the coast. And you know what? This might be one of those rare moments where I make the totem to finish the game at the same time I make the portal. Because I am gonna make the island frog-shaped. I need a green block. You work? There we go. No. Go into the inventory. There we go. Now let me pull up Frog Detective's little face so I can see what's going on there. He's kind of got like a... Oh, fell asleep. Sometimes that happens when you're building frog-shaped islands. You just fall asleep midair. We'll go to about there. We'll extend this out here. And 1, 2, 3. Not looking too bad. And we'll get a layer of... Do we have some sort of red-based grass? That could work if we can't find anything else. Could use this grass too. That works. Because he's got the... thing going on like this. And we need his nostrils. Those should be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And then his actual eyes. Might be slightly too big for the eye. And then he's got that like beige part down here, which will fill in with the sand. And fill the rest of this in with green. And I'm gonna catch back up with chat in a moment because I know I left y'all behind. So go look at my photo. Shark says, Frog Detective on Frog Island. Exactly. And Doug says, what if the Frog Detective was the friends we made along the way? I mean, that's what we're hoping for here. Frog Detective should always be friend. No. Break this down. We'll see how this looks after we're done. But I feel like it looks good. Also, is Frog Detective included in all cops, in ACAB? I mean, Doug would better answer that than I would. I don't know. He's the second best detective, apparently. So we got Frog Detective Island. So that's gonna be like our little remembrance thing to remember the fact that we played this game. And we can kind of do this ahead of time since we've already played this game once before. And as for his portal into his game, I have a plan for that as well. I need something that looks kind of crystal-like. Or glass. Do we have any even floors that look like that? This could work. Hello, Jalex. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad you could join us. Okay. You know what? This could also be a decent option. Alright, and right next to this, hello and welcome, ACAB. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad you could join us today. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This doesn't have to be too big. And I'll throw that on the edges. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... we'll add this on the side. Kind of have this angling down. That actually looks weirder than I thought it would. Give me 1 second. Just want to get an image for reference. That works. So something like this. You know what, better yet, let's change the type of blocks here. Maybe 2 these. Oh, you know what? Better plan. This should all be on Frog Detective's side. As if he was holding the handle to the magnifying glass. There we go. Magnifying glass portal and our little frog island. What do we think? Duke, hello and welcome. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad to have you here. Doug says, can't miss Frog Detective, but we'll probably try to make more streams, to be honest. At least ones we're starting new games. Heck yeah, I'm glad you could join us. No, in all honesty, Doug, we've been playing a lot of smaller games. Is that evident that it's a handle for the magnifying glass? I don't know if it is. It didn't quite come out how I imagined it. Maybe use wood? I could try using wood. Maybe that'll help. Make it longer? Okay. I will try your suggestions. Maybe a little, one more long. How's that? I think that's actually better. And just for good measure, Frog Detective's little hand sticking out of the water to grab it. I feel like that's cute. It looks weird, but it's kind of cute. It's awkwardly placed, but I kind of like it. It feels very Frog Detective. If I have Doug's approval, I think we're good. Great. Alright then, time to get into some Frog Detective. Everybody ready? Let's go through our little portal into the next game. Alright. We are traveling into the world of the next game. That sounds like it's loud. I hope that's better. And... oh my goodness, we're back. We have a Frog Detective. Il says Frog Detective gives me Richard Scarry vibes. I loved Richard Scarry as a kid. Like, I had this game for the PC that was Richard Scarry, and I played it all the time. I think for now I'm best off up here, but I might have to move myself around. We'll figure that out. So I have no idea what voices I did last time. Like, none whatsoever. So, we're gonna be making new voices probably. It probably won't match up to last time, but we'll see what happens. Hello? Who is it? It's the supervisor. Hi, supervisor. Hey, how's life? I don't know, I need a good voice for Frog Detective. Something that isn't going to strain my voice. That isn't an obvious Kermit reference. Let's see. Yeah, pretty good, I reckon. How things with you? Me and the wife just got back from Indonesia. Oh, well. Selamat datang kembali? That means welcome back, I think. Thanks. Anyway, what are you calling about? Oh, right. I have a case for you. Cool. It's a pretty spooky one, so hold on tight. I'm holding on. There's a little sloth who owns an island just off the bay. Martin's his name. Says he's been hearing a ghost for about 2 weeks. So get this. He hires a team of ghost scientists. What's a ghost scientist? I don't know. Anyway, he hires some of them, right? And they can't find anything. They've been on the island for 2 weeks. Whoa. The ghost is still at large. So the head scientist there, a monkey, calls me up. They need help, and they want the greatest investigator I have. So I says to them, I'll send my best investigator. But Lobster Cop wasn't available. So I'm asking you, the second best investigator. I fully understand. Lobster Cop's abilities far outweigh my own. Yeah, but you're pretty good. So, are you up for it? I don't know. Sounds very scary. I'll have to be very brave. I believe in you, Detective. That's just what I needed to hear. Thank you, Supervisor. Oh my goodness, a supervisor believing in their employees? That's unheard of. Bill, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Welcome back, Sunday Streams. I genuinely appreciate it. I'm glad to be back with the Sunday Streams. And, yeah, looking forward to spending the rest of the Sunday with you, with all this, Frog Detective game that we got going on here. Wahoo! Can you give me a summary of the case before I go? Sure thing. The basics are, there's a sloth who's hearing a lot of spooky ghost noises around his island. He calls a bunch of ghost scientists, but they're stumped. It's up to you to solve the mystery of the haunted island. Why do you have to yell the haunted island like that? Because that's the title of the case. Fair enough. It's time for you to grab your magnifying glass and get going. See you later, Supervisor. Good luck. Thanks. Let's grab our magnifying glass. Ah, yes, my trusty magnifying glass. Can't solve mysteries without it. You got your magnifying glass? Look through your magnifier. And the title of the game, indeed. Alright, let's investigate this lamp. And this phone. Maybe the phone did it. Time to solve a mystery. Frog Detective got that. Frog walk. A Frog Detective adventure. Il said this game is oozing with Sunday chill energy. I'm glad you're enjoying. Yeah, we played this once before on, we did like a server Saturday back in the day. When that was hopefully going to be a thing. Starring the detective. Martin. Larry. Mo the Mouse. Mouse. Bernie. Fresh X. And the rest. Case number 1, the haunted island. But I'm kind of glad to be revisiting this and bringing it into the full chill Sunday experience. Yeah, I'm out. Bye. This is fun, but I gotta get back to work. Was that in 2020 or 2021? Hold on. I can find the answer to this. Let's load up youtube.com. Oh, did you know that Anarchist Terror is streaming? I love how I get a notif that I'm streaming. As if I'm not the one currently on camera streaming. Let's see. Search frog. That would have been 2 years ago. December 19th of 2020. It's been a minute. Time stopped in March of 2020. Duke says sometimes after the year 2000, I'm certain. Neuropsych, hello and welcome. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad to have you here. Thank you for the green heart. Duke says didn't know you were streaming. No, I'm just talking to a camera and somehow people are talking back to me via text. I have no idea how. Alright. Ah, you finally made it. Thanks for coming on such short notice. I've heard so much about your adventures. I'm a huge fan. Wow, that's very kind of you. When you figured out who was behind the forest theft in Witchtown, I couldn't believe it. I thought nobody would ever solve that mystery. I mean, who steals an entire forest? Oh, you've been following my blog posts? Yes, I'm Mystery Monkey 49. I comment all the time. I even made a funny joke once, and you responded. Of course, I remember. Hi, Mystery Monkey 49. Please, Mystery Monkey 49 is my online name. You can just call me Mystery Monkey. Of course. Can I ask you some questions about this case? Questions? Yes. What would you like to know? Alright. The resident. May I ask who the resident of this island is? Ah, that'd be Martin. You can find him hiding in the forest. He thinks the ghost can't catch him there. Very interesting. I'll investigate. What would you like to know? Where to start? Who should I talk to first? You're talking to me already. Okay, who should I talk to second? Larry, the tall red one. He always wants to meet new people. Although, I think mostly he wants new people to meet him. Not so much the other way around. I'll check it out, thanks. What would you like to know? Nothing right now. I think I'll come back later after some investigation. See you around. You're suspicious. Hi. Howdy. What are you doing in there? Swimming? But there's a storm. It's not raining yet. Besides, it's not actually that unsafe to swim in storms. Everyone keeps telling me to get out of the sea, but it's safer here than it is up there. Why's that? No ghosts in the water. Ghosts can't swim. How do you know? Martin said. You don't look that happy in there. Well, I guess I'm not. Sorry to hear it. Thanks. May I ask why you're so sad? Well, it's kinda silly. I really want a magnet. I told you, it's silly. Why do you want a magnet? Well, go on. My dream is to attach a magnet to a boat and hold on. Oh, why? Boats are fast. Or not fast. If I hold on to the magnet, I'll be really fast too. Nice, right? I don't have any idea where to find one though. And even if I did, there's no way I'm getting out of here. Not until the ghost is found. That's interesting. Is there anything you need to know? The magnet. Why did you want that magnet again? So I can attach it to the back of a boat and zoom along, obviously. Alright. If it sweetens the deal, I can give you this big shell in return. I thought it might be magnetic, but it's not. Why would you think a shell was magnetic? How was I supposed to know? What am I, a scientist? Okay. Is there anything you need to know? The ghost. What can you tell me about the ghost? Well, not much, I guess. I heard noises coming from the holes around the island. They freaked me out so badly that I grabbed my floaty and got in here. How long have you been in the water for? Maybe 2 weeks? Whoa, are your feet wrinkly? Ew, I don't know. You should check. Maybe later. Anything else you need to know? Nah, not right now. Nothing for the moment, but I'll come back. Sure thing. Let's see, Doug's... Wait, let's catch up. Il says, Neuropsych, welcome. That's a blur for me. 0100. Zero had joined in February of 2021, and I don't remember, so probably before then. Yeah, it was pretty early on, so I'm glad to be redoing this. Doug says, yeah, I do not remember the original one either. Zero says, great name. Mystery Monkey is super good at screen names. Shark says, love the humor already. Doug says, oh wow, that was literally over 2 years ago, geez. Suspicious starfish. Zero says, it's Patrick. Prime suspect number 1. Doug says, ghosts can't swim. That's a true fact. Scientifically proven, ghosts cannot swim. Il says, magnet, and I think that is a koala. I cannot see the emote, unfortunately. Jaguar, hello, welcome. Kitty in the box emote. Glad to see it. Always a pleasure, Jaguar. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday, and glad you could join us. Let's talk to you. Hey, you're that detective, right? The one that Monkey keeps going on about. That's me. That's not the right voice. I did that for the inspector. Let's change this. Hold up. I wish I could do a Bernie. I remember having this issue 2 years ago where I wanted to give this guy a Bernie Sanders voice, and I can't do a Bernie Sanders voice. I'm so glad that they finally brought someone else in. I know nothing. I really shouldn't have taken this job. Why did you take it? I'll be honest. I thought it was a secret agent job. Why would you think that? The job listing said ghost scientist. That didn't seem like a real job to me. I thought it was like a cover, you know? One that only smart people could figure out. Like me. It still could be a cover. Maybe they're testing you. Oh no, you're right. I better look competent. I'm only joking. Hello and welcome, merchants. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Glad you could join us. Sure. Can I ask you some questions about the case? What else do you want to know? About this hole. What do you know about the noises coming from this hole? I mean, I'm not that great at this job, but I'd be good at other jobs. I'm just letting you know. But it does seem like the noises coming from this hole aren't from a natural creature. They seem otherworldly somehow. They have a weird and distinct tone. Sometimes it sounds like a bird's call, but only sometimes. Wow, that's a lot of good information, thanks. Yes, I'm very good at finding things out, if you know what I mean. Bernie, I'm not a secret agent. Uh-huh. What else do you want to know? Secret agent. You mentioned you want to be a secret agent. Why? Secret agents get the best stuff. Like, for example, you got a cool magnifying glass. I want one of those. I'm not a secret agent. Sure you're not. Wink. Even if I can't be a secret agent, the things I'd give up for a magnifying glass, there's nothing I want more. Interesting. What else do you want to know? Merchant says I'm super chill. I am super chill Sunday so far. Hope everyone's doing well. Did I miss anything? Doug says, welcome Notorious Cat in a Box Jaguar. Il says, Doug, would your favorite animal happen to be a goose? Flying Shark says, it's Mr. Sanders. He turned into a bear. Jaguar says, just do a Theo type voice. Doug says, yes, I'm the goose man. Y'all are super silly. Doug says, welcome, sadness dealer. Plural. Perry, hello and welcome. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Perry says this game looks funny. It's interesting also because, you know, some of you were there when this first stream happened and don't remember, but a lot of you have come into the channel over the course of the past 2 years. And it's fun being able to share this again with kind of an expanded group of people. All right. Hi, it's me, Larry. Hell, I did not do it. Huh? The noises are not coming from me. Larry, did not make these spooky noises. That's, like, more suspicious somehow. What? Are you even listening? I said I didn't make the noises. No, I heard it. I don't like being accused like this. I'm not accusing. Oh, you're not? That's such a relief. Can I? Are you gonna ask me questions? Ask me the questions, I mean. What can you tell me about the... firstly, I am not the one making them. But I know where they're coming from. What? They're coming from the cave in the forest. Why haven't you told anyone? Nobody listens to me. They say stuff like, well, Larry, if you won't listen to us, we won't listen to you. Which is so weird, because I do listen. Maybe I'm a really great listener. So how do we get into the game? I'm sorry. I don't know why that was so funny. Just the way he keeps cutting off Rogue Detective. Well, I need a few things. To get through there, you're gonna need some sort of explosive device. Is that safe? We're dealing with ghosts here, Detective. None of this is safe. Anyway, I'll need a few things. I looked up an explosive recipe in one of the old chemistry books. I need toothpaste, some wool, and a chunk of pure gold. And some pasta! Oh, so the normal explosive ingredients then. Just the standard explosive recipe. Yes, if you want to get into that cave, bring me those ingredients. I'll do my best. Ask me then, the questions I mean. Can you list the ingredients for the explosive? Toothpaste, some wool, a chunk of pure gold, and some pasta. Thanks. Ask me them, the questions. Let's make some dynamite. Not yet, Detective. We still need toothpaste, some wool, a chunk of pure gold, and some pasta. Thanks. No, I'm good. Bye, Larry. Thanks. If Doug's a goose, should Perry be the platypus? I don't think so, but you're the scientist there. Platypuses are cool. Platypi? Platypi? I like platypi. Doug says, I'm not making the noises from the cave. Shirt has people asking me questions already answered by my shirt. The shrimp thing looks hilarious. Flying Shark says, platypodes. Zero says, loanwords are hard. Doug says, I remember the toothpaste. Can't forget about that. Shark says, it's the shrimp that fried all the rice. What? Perry the platypus, the best detective in the tri-state area. Let's see. Stop right there! Why? My shells! Don't step on my shells! Oh, I won't. We can't be sure of that. I guess not. They're very fragile and small. Aren't we all? I guess. Please be careful. Okay. Are you still going to stand like that? Yeah! Why? I'm alarmed. I'm on alert. I am protecting my shells from dangerous frog feet. Shark says, oh no, it's Falco Lombardi. Does that make a frog detective Slippy? Wow. Sorry. I'm just worked up about my shells. I don't mean to be rude, but... What shells? I can't see any shells. That's because they're small. How small? Too small for your weak magnifying glass. Wow. Sorry, but it's the truth. If I had to get this one specially made for my tiny shells. Fine. Can I ask you some questions now? Ask me questions. Just be careful. Do you know anything about that cave? Huh? What? No? I'm not even sure it's a cave. It just looks like a pile of rocks if you ask me. It's a cave for sure. Well, I guess we'll just agree to disagree. It's literally a confirmed cave. Potato potato. Nobody pronounces it like potato. I do. Really? Yeah. Fair enough. Ask me questions. Just be careful. Why don't you just get a bigger shell? Ha! Ha 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 ha! You fool! Hey, sorry. It's just that there's not many big shells around here. If I could get one, sure. This magnifying glass would be useless to me. But I don't see a big shell around here, do you? I'll come back later. Didn't you want to give me a shell over here? But he wants the magnifying glass. Okay, let's talk to more peoples. Is that a Star Fox reference? Yeah, we're talking about Star Fox references. Hi. Hello. Are you okay? Yes. Are you sure? Well, I've just never talked to a detective before. I've heard so many nice things about you. I just don't want to be embarrassing. If I'm embarrassing, that would be very bad. You're not embarrassing. That's very good news. But the conversation isn't over. There's still time. I have to be careful. Oh, well, is it okay if I ask you some questions? You have some questions? Questions, yes. You seem very nervous. May I ask why? Because of the detective thing. I told you. I'm afraid of detectives. Maybe when I was a kid, I had a bad dream about a detective. Something like that. I don't know. I'm sorry to hear about that dream. What? Oh, I didn't actually have a dream about that. So why are you so afraid of me? Fine. You worn me down. Damn your extreme detective skills. I'm nervous because of Mystery Monkey. Mystery Monkey's a huge fan of your blog, so I don't want to make a fool of myself in front of you. I just think Mystery Monkey's super neat. And I don't want to be embarrassing in case I mess everything up. Oh, well, is there anything I can do to help? There's a dance competition coming up tomorrow. I want to compete and show Mystery Monkey that I'm really good at dancing, but I don't know what style of dance will impress them. Could you ask Mystery Monkey and find out? I can give you this mouthwash in return. Okay. I just remembered that was a thing. Y'all made fun of me for trying to peddle mouthwash. Chat, you did that 2 years ago. It's bringing back memories. That I was secretly trying to sell you this product. Sponsored mouthwash. I can give you this mouthwash in return. Buy this product. Sure thing, I'll do my best. Questions, yes? What can you tell me about the ghost? There's a ghost? Aren't you a ghost scientist? Oh, ghost scientist, not toast scientist. That makes so much more sense. I thought you were a You thought you were a toast scientist? Yeah. I only took the job because, because you like toast? Yeah. What have you been doing this whole time? Not thinking about ghosts, that's for sure. How spooky. So you haven't heard any weird noises? Oh, for sure. I heard heaps of weird noises. I don't think they're coming from a ghost, though. What makes you say that? I haven't seen anything floating around as if a ghost was holding it. That happens in the movies. I'll keep an eye out, though. Sure thing. Questions? Yes? What's in that bottle next to you? That's my mouthwash. I'm happy to give it to you if you could find out what type of dance style Mystery Monkey likes the best. I'll get to it, thanks. Questions, yes? I'll come back later. It's a sneak. Jaguar says, Whittlemoe. Ilhit said, do a barrel roll. Press Z or R twice. Ghost. Toast is greater than ghost. Wow. Who are you? I didn't mean to startle you. I'm the frog detective, here from the agency. Oh, okay. Don't sneak up on me like that. I was visible for the entire approach. Well, fine. I guess. Just don't look so spooky. Okay, I'll do my best. Sorry, I'm so cranky. I haven't slept in 2 weeks. I'm Martin, king of the island. You're a king? Well, when I got here, there was nobody else on the island except for me and Finley. So I thought it was fine to declare myself king. Sorry, he just became British. He just colonized the island. Fake British. Because I can't do a good one. I don't think Finley cares about that sort of stuff. Finley mostly cares about the dance competition. No, I meant to ask, who's Finley? Oh, okay then. Do you mind if I ask a few questions? Go ahead. Got questions for me? You mentioned a dance competition. Can you tell me a little more? Zara says you automatically become British when you colonize an island. Doug says colonized, but only because he wanted a silly hat. That's fair. You mentioned a dance competition. Can you tell me a little more? It's tomorrow. Anything else? Best dancer wins. Okay. Got questions for me? You mentioned your friend Finley. Who's that? Finley lives on a nearby island and comes to visit every few days. The last time I saw Finley, she was talking about the song she wanted to dance to for the competition. Her moves were pretty amazing. Not like me. She'll probably win. I haven't seen her in a while, but she'll probably still prepping for the competition. It's tomorrow. Not that I'll be able to compete, what with that whole spooky situation going on. Got questions for me? About the noises? Can you tell me about the noises and where... Can you tell me about the noises and where they're coming from? I'm not exactly sure where they're coming from, but I know they're coming from a ghost. How do you know for sure? I have a book about ghosts. It's called The Ghost Guide, Foolproof Ways to Detect a Spirit. I read most of it. Anyway, in the book it says that most ghosts can't be seen. And get this? I haven't seen a single ghost yet. The proof is all there. Got questions for me? You seem super nervous. Is there anything I can do to help? It's just the ghost getting me down. I haven't been able to sleep. I'm kind of annoyed too because I usually love hearing stories about ghosts. I read all about them on the cyberweb.com. But now, I'm living in one. Is it bad that my brain went straight to the line from Pirates of the Caribbean, where Barbossa turns to Elizabeth Swann and is like, you best be believing in ghost stories because you're living in one, or something like that? I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of things. Bottom of the grave, more like. What? That made more sense in me head. I guess I mean, like, we'll probably die before the mystery's solved. That's very dark. Dark, just like the conclusion to this tale. Sorry if I'm being dramatic. You know I'm a good detective, right? I've solved every case I've taken on. Except the mystery of how to put on a hat. My head is a strange shape. It really is. The point is, you're safe, I'm gonna find the culprit. The best thing you can do is sit and relax. Doug says maybe this was actually a Pirates of the Caribbean spin-off. Everything will be okay. I don't feel okay. I'm finding it really hard to calm down. I understand ghosts are scary, but it might not be a ghost. You really think it's not a ghost? I don't know for sure. Oh, let's try a visualization exercise. What's a visualization exorcism? It's a thing where we imagine you're on a beach surrounded by calming waves. You can feel the cool breeze on your face. The waves slowly move in and then out. It's a safe beach. What beach is it? This beach. This isn't a safe beach. There's a ghost here. No, the ghost is on holiday. Oh, okay. Where is it? On a road trip. Cool. Can we visualize that we're on a road trip instead? But the ghost is on the road trip. Great point. Continue. Anyway, the waves are coming in and out slowly. There's nothing to worry about. No ghosts around at all. The ghost is on a road trip. Yep, nothing to fear. A nice sandy beach. Just me and the ocean. How do you feel? So relaxed. Great, me too. Thanks so much, detective. That's okay. I want to give you something as thanks. Perhaps a piece of my crown. You got a chunk of pure gold. Wow, that's so kind. It's really heavy. It's made of pure gold. Why? I like gold. Okay. Got questions for me? Well, we got pure gold. All right. Oh. Science line, don't go in. I should have listened to the sign. Shark says it's a Sea of Thieves spin. Well, they added the Skelly and Ghost curse, so it's possible, yeah. Truth is, I am actually the ghost haunting this island. Hey, how's it hanging? Fine, I guess. Bored mostly. Bored? That's suspicious. Suspicious? Why? Surely you can't just say I'm suspicious. There's no rule against it. I'm not being suspicious at all. I guess not. Sorry for calling you suspicious. No, that's okay. Why are you bored? Isn't hunting ghosts supposed to be exciting? For the first week, sure. Not now, though. I've been at this post the entire time. I'm shedding everywhere. Gross. I know. Do you mind if I ask a few questions? Ask away. Why are you shedding so much? I haven't had a trim in ages. It's so yuck. Split ends everywhere. I'm usually getting cut once a week, but it's been 2 weeks now. Yuck. It's so gross. It's totally fine. Thanks for trying to spare my feelings. But there's wool everywhere. I think everyone's grossed out by it. Surely that's not true. Maybe not. but it feels true in my heart. I think most people like wool. It's used for so much stuff. Like what? My jumper's made out of wool. Are you for real? Yeah, that's weird. It's weird that you're wearing my hair. Well, wool's pretty gross. That's why I keep mine short. I don't think wool's gross at all. Okay, but what if I wore a coat made out of your slime? What? Ew. Gross, right? Sure, but slime's kind of gross anyway. And I'm saying that as someone who's very slimy. Wool is worn by most people. This is the first time I've heard of somebody wearing wool. I think that makes you the weird one. Plus, I'm pretty sure the shirt you're wearing is wool. What? I'm wearing another sheep's hair? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Gross. I'm happy to take your wool away from you if you'd like. I mean, you own wool. Your own wool, not your shirt. Yeah, please. But you'll need something to clean it with. Like a broom or, like, fire. Cool, okay. I probably won't use fire. Okay. Can't believe I'm wearing wool. What if it's Barney's? Mind if I ask more questions? Ask away. What can you tell me about this hole? I hate this hole. Why? It never does anything. It's a hole. I'm a ghost scientist. I want to see ghosts, not holes. Maybe the ghost is in the hole. Have you looked? I've looked. No ghosts in there. It's a pretty deep hole, but gets smaller as you go down. So maybe there's a ghost further down? Do you hear any ghost noises coming from the hole? Sometimes. Not as many as Bernie and Larry's hole. Now that's a noisy hole. I wish I could hang out there. Who's stopping you? The boss. Who's the boss? I don't know. Maybe Mystery Monkey? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Mind if I ask some more questions? Ask away. Alright. Rookie Plunder going past the science line. Shark says it turns out the real ghost was the friends we made along the way. I'm the ghost, secretly. Yeah. I want to be friend. Friend is good. Jaguar says Noodle's a mess. Shark says that SpongeBob episode where he makes a sweater out of tears. Doug says I'd wear a slime jacket at least once. Jaguar says I wouldn't even know how you would spin slime into cloth. Zero said strong feelings about the hole. Doug says very carefully. Shark says noisy hole. Alright, so we gotta get a broom or something to clean his wool. Or their wool. Oh, there's a magnet on the table. This might come in handy. Got a magnet. Okay, so we can trade the magnet for the shell. We can give the shell, get the magnifying glass. Magnifying glass can be traded for something, I'm sure. And we gotta ask Mystery Monkey about how he likes to dance. Let's talk to you. I already forgot what voice I gave you. Questions, yes? What would you like to know? Hey, so, you like dancing? And, dance styles? I don't understand. I like dancing a lot, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, kind of. What type of dancing do you like best? Well, I basically only have one move. But, yeah, like, if you saw someone dancing, in what scenario would you most likely to be, this is such a great dance? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, what dance style do you like best? Oh, I think breakdancing is so neat. If I saw someone breakdancing, wow, I would swoon. I would even go so far to say, if I saw someone breakdance, I would be so deeply impressed that I would want to hang out with them at all times forever. That's great. Sorry for such a strange question. That's okay. I'm sure it's important to the case. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. You got a monkey. Monkey facts, as you know, are items that you can trade in your inventory. And you can trade monkey facts, especially for mouthwash, which I highly encourage you all buy. Hashtag sponsored. Doug says, take notes, breakdancing equals permanent friendships. Permanent friendships with mystery monkeys. Apparently, according to this game. Alright, I got a magnet for you. Always with the questions. Is there anything you need to know? Wait, I have the magnet. I want to give him the magnet. Tara's in the pocket of Big Mouth's mouthwash. I brought you a magnet. What? Like, a real one? Are you for real? Yeah. This is a dream come true. Thank you so much. No problem. In return, I'll give you this big shell. I don't need it anyway. Great, thanks. Wow, a real magnet. Let's give you the big shell. Tara taking dark money from Big Mouth's watch. Okay. Always asking questions. Ask me questions, just be careful. I have a big shell if you want it. What? How? It's a long story. Oh, in that case, I don't care. I hate stories. Okay. Anyway, I totally want the shell. Can I swap you for it? I have this magnifying glass to look at the tiny shells, but I won't need it now that I have this big shell. Cool, thanks. You're still standing weird. I am still on alert. Here's the magnifying glass. Cool. I'm gonna trade you a mouse fact. Or a monkey fact. You have some questions? Questions, yes? Hey, I talked to Mystery Monkey. Oh my gosh. Did you mention me? What did Mystery Monkey say? Does Mystery Monkey hate me? I'm so embarrassing. I didn't mention you. Mystery Monkey likes breakdancing the best. Breakdancing? I think I can do that. I gotta start practicing now, though. Good luck. Thanks. Oh, here's some mouthwash before I forget. Cheers. You got mouthwash, which you should all get. Jaguar says, can you throw the starfish into the ocean? I don't think you can. It seems pretty happy to be baked into the sun. Not like typical starfish, but I'm still suspicious of this starfish. But I am making it dance with my magnifying glass. Jaguar also says I like Orbit's pose. Yeah, Orbit's got a very alert pose for us. The hell? Where did you come from? So we need something for the wool. We've got the gold. Who wanted the magnifying glass? Did Mystery Monkey want the magnifying glass? No, you need the explosion stuff. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was Bernie who needed it. Questions, questions, questions. What else do you want to know? I have a spare magnifying glass if you're interested. Interested? Are you kidding me? There's very literally nothing I want more. This is the best day ever. All my dreams are coming true. Is there anything I can do to repay you? Do you need any help with your secret agent business? Again, not a secret agent. Fine, fine. I could give you my lunch. Ooh, what's cooking? Pasta, as always. If there's one thing I love, apart from the thrill of secrecy, it's pasta. Anyway, my appetite is satiated from the deliciousness of this magnifying glass. That's a weird way to word that. Whatever. Would you like the pasta? Heck yeah. All yours. Il says Secret Agent Frog. Doug says Gator Moment. Jaguar says Orbit has that Senshi type stance and I'm all about that. We need a board for all these characters and what they want. Alright, let's talk to you. Howdy. Hello. Are you, Yep. Great. You brought my toothpaste shipment? Huh? No. I'm the detective. Oh, okay. Can I call you D-Tech? Yes. Nice. I have some questions, is that okay? Take it away, D-Tech. Why aren't you wearing a lab coat like the other scientists? It's my day off. I've been working so hard for the last 2 weeks. It's very important to take a break and get some sun. You're right. Not about the sun. About taking the day off. Yeah, I didn't pick a great day for it. Sorry to question you on your day off. Take it away, D-Tech. I hope you don't mind me saying, but you have wonderful teeth. Thank you. I'm so glad somebody finally noticed. How do you keep them so pearly white? With Dr. Tight Smile's 101 Tooth Whitening Cool Paste for Teeth, of course. Today's stream is about dental hygiene. If you didn't catch the implications here, you should get some mouthwash and 101 Tooth Whitening Cool Paste for Teeth. Definitely hashtag sponsors. Doug says Fresh X is very relatable. I'm correcting that typo because that suddenly turns in a weird direction if I read that without the typo corrected. Shark says, heck yeah, you take that break, Fresh X. Jaguar says, why are you suddenly lying down like that? Il says, I need to rethink my Patreon. Is this a bad time to remind people that in the description down below there's a link to my Patreon where you can support me and you can support the channel in the ongoing, video making process that I do, considering that I currently get paid $0 for these tooth whitening cool paste for teeth. Also for mouthwash. Duke says we all need to rethink many things sometimes. Doug says getting a Terra Patreon just so I can cancel it. Y'all are wonderful. Y'all are wonderful. I needed this. Thank you so much. But seriously, there is a link to my Patreon in the description down below, and if you can support the channel, it would go a long way to helping me produce more content like this, whatever this happens to be. Detective. Dr. Tight Smile's 101 Tooth Whitening Cool Paste for Teeth? I get a shipment here every 3 days. I go through the stuff so quickly. I'm down to my last tube. Wow, where can I get some of my own? Do you have teeth? Well, I could give you my tube, but I would need something else to keep my mouth fresh. I'll think about it. Can I ask you some more questions? Take it away, D-Tech. I have some mouthwash for you. Amazing. Thanks. Am I able to use your toothpaste? I almost forgot. Here you go, D-Tech. Back for questions? Take it away, D-Tech. Jaguar says we be having a good time. Shark says tier 3 patrons get a monthly subscription to toothpaste and mouthwash. That's not true. I can't promise you toothpaste and mouthwash, but I can promise you that you'll get some sort of content from me. Resembling political commentary. Doug says get more hashtag sponsored content by supporting her on Patreon. Jaguar says, if we reach the goal, there will be a special release of sponsored flaw. Doug says, join the Discord for unsponsored shitposting and discussion or whatever. That is very true. Okay, so we have 3 of the 4 ingredients. What are we missing? We have gold, we have pasta, and we have toothpaste. What else do we need for an explosion, everyone? What else do we need? We need wool. But how do we clean the wool? We can take this here broom. Shark says 4 out of 5 dentists recommend the Anarchist Terrigen. Oh, man. The stick bug is awfully suspicious. With its flapping legs. Ooh, a broom. Got a broom. I can use this on the wall. Doug said also those 4 were paid for their promotion. I may not have all the answers, but go ahead. Ask away. Hey, I got that broom. Ready to clean? Yes, amazing. Thanks, detective. Can I keep this broom? Absolutely. Can I keep your wool? It's still weird. But yeah, knock yourself out. What? I mean, like, take all the wool you want. Not physically knock yourself out. Phew. Got wool. Alright, we have all the ingredients. That, you know, is the natural bomb ingredients in this game. We have wool, gold, pasta, and toothpaste, okay? Now we bring it to Larry here. More questions. Ask me them. The questions, I mean. Let's make some dynamite. Let's see. Wow! You got everything? Yep. Amazing. Shall we make some dynamite? Yes. Let's do it. Nice. I'll cook up some dynamite and we can get exploding, baby. Well, this is it. Yup. Time to blow this cave up. Larry? Explosives are dangerous. Sorry. Time to carefully blow this cave up. Thanks. No worries. I'm nervous. Me too. And I'm not even coming into the cave. You're not? I don't like dark spaces. I'm a sunny boy, baby. I'm not a baby. So anyway, good luck. Look after yourself in there. Thanks, Larry. Let's do this! Doug says, secretly a bomb-making guide. Shark says, living like Larry. Zara says, should we consider the optics about dynamite and such being a bunch of anarchists? Doug says, no, we should not. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with having an explosion of pasta. I mean, that just sounds like a good time. Shark says, optics. That's what the magnifying glass is for. Optically speaking. Oh, man. Alright. Oh, hi. Who are you? Are you a ghost? Haha, what? I don't think so. Are you sure? Yep. That's great. You're not wrong. So, who are you? Finley. Who are you? The detective. Howdy! Wait a minute. Finley? I know that name. I'm pretty well known around local dance circles. That's not it. Oh, you're Martin's friend. Yeah. So what are you doing down here? Practicing for the dance competition? It's tomorrow. How long have you been down here? Geez, like 2 weeks, I guess. I didn't even realize. Wait, 2 weeks? Have you seen any ghosts around? Ha, nah. Just me down here. Does Merton know you're here? I don't think so. He never comes down here. Really, why not? He thinks every dark space is haunted. He reads all those ghost books and thinks there's a ghost in every crevice. It's good for me, though. Perfect spot to train. You've been dancing for 2 weeks straight. Yeah. Aren't you tired? I mean, I take naps. And these mushrooms are super nutritious. Gross. Mushrooms are disgusting. That's your opinion, detective. No, it's a fact. Okay. Anyway, Martin's been super spooked out because he's been hearing weird noises all over the island. Hello and welcome, Jay. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Make sure you find the ghost says Jay. Thank you so much for the donation. It's very much appreciated. And we indeed did find out our ghost situation, even though we didn't find a ghost. Just a dancing bird. Doug says she kinda schmoovin' though. She do be schmoovin'. Any idea what the noises could be? I've been listening to my radio while dancing. This cave has a lot of holes. The sound from your radio could easily travel up to the surface. I bet it sounds super warped too. You know, you've been trapped in here, right? The cave has been blocked off by rocks. Really? Haha, yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, you could have died. Then I'd actually be a ghost. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. Anyway, we should head back up to the island. Yep. A flying shark says Jay donating to Big Teeth. Oh man, dental hygiene's important. I know. Finley? Hi, Martin. Hi. Hey. Hi. What are you doing here? I was in the cave. You? What? How did you get in? It's been sealed up for weeks. 2 weeks, to be exact. Wait a minute. As it turns out, there was never a ghost. It was Finley in the cave all along. She was so wrapped up in practicing, she didn't even notice the cave got caved in. The noises from her radio carried up to the surface and sounded super spooky. But my ghost books. I was so sure it was a ghost. Nope, just me. It just goes to show you should never trust books. Always use the internet instead, because that's never had anything go wrong ever in the history of ever. Haha, yeah. Books are, without exception, factually inaccurate. Yep. Hi there. Apologies for the interruption. I hope you're enjoying the game. I won't keep you for long. While I agree with the detective on most issues, there are contexts in which books can be very useful and informative. It's important to check the validity of the author's sources, and to check the book is up to date. The internet can also be a useful place to find information, but make sure you're getting your information from a trusted site. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of the game. So anyway, as I was saying, books have no place in our society. Sure thing, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for opening my eyes to the uselessness of books. You're very welcome. So, just to be clear, you were practicing for the competition this whole time. By the way, book club on the server, feel free to join the Discord and check out book club to read useless books with everybody. Yep. I'm in it to win it. I'm still not entirely sure what this dance competition involves. Dance competition. Best dancer wins. Who else is competing? That's a good point. Just us, I guess. Don't forget Mo the Mouse. Who? One of the ghost scientists. The what? Don't worry about it. I think we need more entrants. I know a few hardworking friends who could use a good boogie, but they won't be here tomorrow. Well, let's move the competition to today. Yeah. Before we dance, I just want to say, thanks for solving the mystery, Detective. No problem at all. I had a lot of help. Larry figured out where the noise was coming from. Larry? Is that the lobster? The one that talks over everybody? Yep. Well, I'll give my thanks to Larry too. So, shall we boogie? Let's go. Toast scientist. And that was Frog Detective 1, everybody. Shark says book club meets Fridays at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we're starting to read Animal Farm. Yeah, that is the current book. Kind of appropriate in all consideration. Okay, I think we've practiced enough. Wait a minute. Who's judging? I'll do it. Let's see if Mo does the breakdancing. Mo, you didn't breakdance. Mo did the robot. You had one job, Mo. That's true. How many sequels are there for this game? 2. Okay, who do we pick as the winner? I am gonna throw that out to all of you. Jaguar says all of them. Doug says Martin by far. You know what? Let's start a poll. How many options can I add? We have Martin. We have Mo. We have Larry. I forgot the koala's name. Let's see, we have Mystery Monkey. Oh, I can't add more than 4 options. Never mind. Poll will not work. Alright, so I need everybody to just chime in on their favorite dancers. And Doug has voted for Martin. Il voted for the duck and the gator. Whoever donated the most to Big Teeth. 1. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Mo because of nepotism and me wanting Mo to actually have a chance with Mystery Monkey. How does that sound? Does that sound fair? Complete nepotism. Also, you know, mouthwash, mouthwash. Is there legitimately a different ending cutscene for each one of them standing in that spot with the trophy next to them, or does the trophy move to where they are? Doug said, I'll support it, but only so she can have a friend. You know what? Maybe this will help her overcome her fear of being embarrassing and whatever social anxiety she's dealing with. Okay? Mo mouse, wash mouth, wash mo problems. Ring ring. Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency, Frog Detective speaking, how may I help you? Detective. Supervisor. Great work on the Haunted Island mystery. Thank you, I tried really hard. I don't think even Lobster Cop could have solved that one. I think you're underestimating Lobster Cop. You're probably right. Anyway, I saw you busted a groove at the dance competition. Yeah. Where did you see that? It was on TV. Every channel. Every channel. In HD. Cool. I didn't even see any cameras. Well, you certainly impressed the public. My phone has been ringing off the hook. Mostly the calls are about your dancing. But I did get one call about the case. Have you heard of Warlock Woods? I haven't. Well, there's something very strange going on there. They need the best investigator on the job. And Lobster Cop wasn't available? Nah. Can you handle another case, detective? I can handle anything. The detective will return in The Case of the Invisible Wizard. A cab includes Lobster Cop. I agree with that. I don't think we like Lobster Cop. Shark says, wait, there's cameras on the island for the competition. They already live in a police state. Well, you know what? Martin colonized the island, so... You know, wonder where that came from. Alright, that was Frog Detective 1. So. Base cat popped out of the screen, apparently. A cat jumped on my lap. Meet Base Cat. Say hi, everybody. Base Cat popped into reality. Was not expecting you to jump on my lap midstream. Every anarchist must have a cat. It's true. It's true. Like this video for Base Cat. Oh, Base Cat does not want to be picked up. Okay, you can't step on my headphones though. I need those. Base Cat does what Base Cat does. Okay, bye. Well, we got a guest cameo from Base Cat's physical appearance. First time ever. Alright. Let us travel in time. Is that a real cat or was that a prop? That was a real cat. Let us travel through time into the next mystery. Woo. I may have to lower the volume again, so just bear with me for a moment. Your Patreon dollars go into Tara's animatronic cat prop. Okay. And we are back with Frog Detective 2, The Case of the Invisible Wizard. Which apparently last time I did not get most of the achievements. And I'm curious about that. What did I not do? I know one of them was you had to choose a different ending, which we can get this time, so that's cool. But what else did I miss? Because I'd like to not miss it this time. Okay. Shark says, but does the cat need mouthwash? I don't know. Maybe. Wait, continue. New game. Oh no. Start a new game? Yeah, let's do it. We'll have to start a new game. Interact using the button. Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency, Frog Detective speaking. Hi, Detective. Hi, Supervisor. Why'd you hang up on me? We were talking just a moment ago about our new case. The one at Warlock Woods, right? Yeah. I hung up because I got too excited about solving another mystery. That's understandable. What can you tell me about this new case? It's a doozy, Detective. Hold on to your hat. Supervisor, you know I can't wear hats. Sorry, anyway. Warlock Woods is a fairly small town up north. They don't get many visitors around there. A couple of days ago, new resident moved in. Shy kind of gal. Doesn't like to be the center of attention. Anyway, she settles into the new house and doesn't go outside to greet anyone. The residents of the town feel like they need to welcome her properly, so they organize a welcoming parade. Great idea? Absolutely. But someone in the town seemed to think otherwise. Last night the parade decorations were destroyed. What? I know, right? So rude. Nobody has any leads in the case. They don't know who done it. That's where you come in, Detective. That's me. I'm the detective. I'm aware. Warlock Woods is a magic town, so it's not the easiest place to get to. You'll need to take an enchanted cart to the end of the line, then travel the rest of the way on foot. Too easy. You'll need to question everybody to get to the bottom of things. Do you think you could solve the mystery? Yep. Great. Hop to it. Haha. Oh, I forgot to mention, the new resident of the woods is special. She's invisible. That was loud. And a wizard. An invisible wizard. Cool. What's the relevance of her being invisible? Nobody knows what she looks like, so they're really excited to find out. Hence the parade and the decorations and the celebrations. They want her to be uninvisible. De-invisibled. Visible. Exactly. Anyway, do you have everything you need? I have my shoes, my jumper, my pants. I think I'm missing something. Your magnifying glass? Of course. It's on the table next to the door. Once you pick it up, you'll be ready to solve the mystery. Thanks, Supervisor. Good luck, Detective. Shark says, I bet she destroyed her own parade. Well, we'll find out. Ah, my trusty magnifying glass. I can't solve mysteries without it. Well, maybe I could, but I wouldn't want to. Got your magnifying glass. Doug says, discriminatory boss that keeps making inappropriate jokes. Yeah, that was kind of discriminatory, wasn't it? Because, you know, Frog Detective can't wear hats. It was that dance party we went to a long time ago. You know, before we hopped through a portal. Yeah, it's the famous Frog Detective. Famous? I'm not famous. Haha, perhaps not, but I'm sure you will be soon. Wow, I hope so. What brings you to my office, Detective? Well, I was just leaving my office, actually. I work next door, right here. Oh, I thought that was a cupboard. No, that's my office. I've been putting all my cleaning supplies in there. Yeah, I noticed. I'm working there. I'm in there working every time you do it. I even say this is my office, and then you say, sure is, little cleaning frog. And then I say, I'm actually a crime-solving frog, not a cleaning frog. But usually you're gone already. Excuse my ignorance, Detective. I wasn't trying to offend. I'm a very busy boy, head full of mysteries. Sometimes I forget to be polite. If I was polite all the time, I would never have time to solve my crimes. I understand. Maybe that's why I'm not as talented as you, Lobster Cop. Perhaps. But Detective, you must keep trying. Never give up. I could give you some tips if you'd like. Wow, yeah, please. Tip number 1. Pay attention. You should make sure you're looking at things and paying attention to words. Yes, quite right. Tip number 2. Everyone is a suspect. Pretty much. Even you. I will suspect myself much more from now on. Good call. Tip number 3. Carry a notebook. Oh, I'm not really big on books. They are, without exception, factually inaccurate. Detective, don't be foolish. A book you write yourself cannot be factually inaccurate if you are writing facts. I suppose you're right. I don't have a notebook, though. Well, it's your lucky day. I have a spare notebook on my desk. You can decorate it and use it all you like. Wow, really? Yep, there are stickers you can use too. I bought them with all my crime-solving money. Cool. I'll let you get to it, detective. Head into my office when you're ready to decorate. Okay, thanks, Lobster Cop. I don't like Lobster Cop. I don't like him. I don't... How come that frog can wear a hat? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Those frogs can wear hats. Doug said, I believe we made a conspiracy theory based on the stickers. Yeah, conspiracy theories, based on the stickers, yeah. I think I remember that. I don't remember anything about what it was. How's your book decorating coming along? It's all right there on the desk, you know. I know, just taking my time, so. Well, I haven't got all day. Just kidding, I do have all day. Take as long as you need. Which stickers should I pick and where should they go? Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of frog colorism, as those frogs are light yellow green and Detective Frog is darker green yellow? Oh, maybe. Alright, so notes. These are gonna be froggy notes. Frog notes. What do we always gotta put in frog notes? We always have to have our little magnifying glass. That's good. Put a little magnifying glass right there. Nice little header up top here. Doug says cactus. Okay. We've got a cactus. Cactus is gonna live right here. Wait, no. Cactus lives right there. And then, gator in the corner. Because, you know, 101 toothpaste. Oh, always buy it. Sunflower, in case, any zombies show up. You know. We need to stop zombies, and sunflowers produce sun to stop zombies. That's how this game works, right? Here's a trophy, because we're the second best detective. And, some eyeballs, because we need to see things to figure out where the invisible wizard is. These are going to be invisible seeing eyes up here. I don't know, there was some sort of connection with the gator last mystery, so we're just gonna put a heart there. Like a little gator heart there. Doug says, all frogs like cacti, look it up. You'll find nothing because of mousewash censorship. Jalek says, more eyeballs, all the eyeballs. Zero says, can you put the eyeballs near the magnifying glass so it looks like they're looking through? I can try. I can try. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then you always need a good pair of socks. I mean, you never know when you need a good pair of socks. But I think the socks are gonna go on the gator's feet. Close enough. Now the magnifying glass looks like it will give me mediocre tips for what I was already doing. Also, since this has been confirmed a sequel to Sea of Thieves by everybody, we need a banana because there needs to be optimal crunch. 2 bananas because it's a sequel. This isn't a sticker, by the way. This is just a spider that happened to crawl on the notebook. And, there's no geese here, but Doug, I will give you these 2 duck-looking creatures. Since I can't give you something better. Paper clip-looking magnifying. Okay, stop making fun of Clippy's cousin, okay? Hmm. Oh no, that's happening. That is definitely happening. There we go. No, we don't want cars. Spaceship. I made it worse. That was the plan all along. We're gonna put a star. And a fish. We can put an apple there. Plant. So much room for notes. Exactly. And Gator needs a hat. There we go. And, you know, no trophy is complete without eyes. I don't know what's going on anymore with this. And, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Any last minute additions? Let me know. Jaguar says, I love that this game has a scrapbooking section. Doug says, it's true, all trophies have eyes, disgusting prying eyes that seem to watch so no matter how far back in the closet you put them. That carrot looks very scared. The carrot is very scared because it's being abducted by aliens. And the geese are just, or the ducks are just watching. See, the carrot was actually in the planter and just got abducted by aliens. And that's why the trophy and the magnifying glass look so concerned. I think I'm done. Good book? Yeah. You got a notebook. My thanks. Magnifier, notebook, invisible wizard. Scrapbook, lore, and frog detective. Lobster Cop. Motive. Maybe Lobster Cop made up the crime to give me a challenge. That's really nice of him. Also very unlikely. To figure out where to put my cleaning supplies, not my office. Notes. #1 best detective. Has lots of fans. Is super cool. I disagree. So many trophies. I hope I get a trophy one day. I hope Lobster Cop is the villain of the 3rd game. I swear to you. He better be. Motive. I don't think I did it. But maybe I have a rare curse where I commit crimes in my sleep. Needs a holiday. Haha, just joking. Everybody needs a holiday, frog detective. Notes, I have a jumper, I have pants, I have a magnifying glass, and I have a good attitude. Banana! See? I told you the banana was important. Goodbye, Lobster Cop. Stop putting your cleaning supplies in my office. Also, explain these Pac-Man ghosts. Explain that robot. Explain those hats. Flying Shark said a 3rd banana. Doug says frog detective and overwork a video essay. Very true. Detective, time to solve another mystery. Alright, I think this is a good time to take a break as soon as we get into here, so let me get into the town and we'll do that. Super Hot presents a game by Worm Club. Written with assistance from Vic Screen. Jalek says their smile looks smug. I do not like them. Yeah, I don't like them either. We'll have break time as soon as we make it into Warlock Woods. Starring the detective, Susan, Ralph, Mandy, Mary, and several more characters. Jalek says, to be honest, I should go to bed. Well, if you do go to bed, I hope you can check out the VOD because Frog Detective's amazing. Have a good one, Jalek. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Alright, we've made it to Warlock Woods. With that, I shall take a break, and I will see you all in a few minutes. Okay, and we're back. Hope everyone's doing well. So, topic time. So, today's topic is going to be a discussion of online discourse, and it's going to be, I'm going to need a minute because I have to read a lot of the dialogue and voices, but I wanted to kind of just briefly talk about the fact that obviously I haven't been making videos as of late, and part of the reason for that is I've been having a lot of personal stuff that's gone on, first and foremost, but second of all, a lot of the feelings I've had with making content online haven't quite been where I want them to be in terms of talking about political stuff. I guess in certain ways, it has felt like the important topics, the topics that need to be covered, that need to be sent front and center, are not the primary focus of online discourse, and it keeps getting pushed in other directions by certain larger content creators. And so I'm sitting here with my last video being about the railroad strike. That's the last video I posted. And that one hurt to make because the whole reality of the railroad strike failing, and the government just coming in and squashing that strike hurt on a certain level. Like, and I know I'm not somebody directly affected by that and everything, but there was a certain fervor behind it that felt like it was a really important topic that should have been a main focus of people in leftist spaces, where it was like we should have been online pushing and defending the railroad workers. And instead, like, we were talking about every other topic but that. And I'm not saying there aren't other important topics. Like, there's so much to cover. There's everything from the attacks on trans rights that have been happening across the country. There's all of the attacks on reproductive rights. There's all of the attacks on, basically everything that's going on, banning of books and everything that's going on in all these different locations. Then there's the Colorado River drying up. Like, you get the point. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. And it just feels like in a lot of it, we're not really talking about the primary leftist issues to me. And it just feels like the topics that matter to me are getting lost and are going under the radar a little bit. And the topics that are getting promoted, while they are relevant on certain levels, just don't feel like they're even being promoted in what I would consider an accurate way. Like, there's books on these topics already. Leftist theory and thoughts have already come to conclusions on some of these topics. We already have solutions and answers to some of the things that are being brought up and are being discussed all the time, especially around feminism, for example. I've seen a lot of discourse around feminism pop up lately, and the position of, say, like, how men feel in society, and all that, especially around certain topics that have been coming up around that area. But, like, we already have an entire book by Bell Hooks that came out in 2004 that basically covered most of what needs to be said on that. And not to say that we can't elaborate more on that, but the left has had perspectives on these things for a long time. We've had an ongoing conversation on these things. And I'm just, I guess, getting frustrated because it feels like I'm screaming into a void. And I know that all of you out there who are watching the streams, I know everyone who's on the Discord, everyone who's been in my comment section, I know that you all appreciate my work. And I know that my work is enjoyed. But for me, I haven't had the, I guess, motivation to go this past month because I keep sitting there feeling like I'm just screaming into a void or screaming into like a box of people who already have a similar mindset. And I don't know how to reach beyond that in a way that doesn't invite toxicity into my life. Because I'm not sitting here out to attack this name or that name or whatever. I'm not about that. And that's something that has been a big thing for me. Like, I don't want the personality or the cult of personality around myself for this channel. To me, it's about talking about leftist perspectives, and it's about talking about major issues that are going on. And I guess I'm just struggling when it seems to be this very insular concept, and a lot of the people who are identifying as leftist seem to be doing and talking about things that have already been solved and addressed. And I don't know. And I'm not trying to dismiss people for their journeys that they're on in terms of leftism. But I don't know. I don't know if any of you have seen any of this or you understand where I'm coming from. But I felt like something needed to shift and change in terms of how and why I'm producing content and what's going on there. And I don't know where to put that exactly right now. But let me see what you all are saying. Il says, definitely feel that. Shark says, but we have to talk about the gas stoves. That's the most important thing in the world right now. Hear me out on that one. Gas stoves are actually we're finding out they're a little more dangerous than might have been understood. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Zero says, maybe online leftists don't know how to read. Then how do you... Look, I'm not saying every single leftist needs to be reading the entirety of the tomes of leftism or anything like that. We're all going to have gaps in our knowledge. We're all going to have room to grow, and we're all going to have gaps in our knowledge. We cannot cover the full extent ourselves. That is why we need community. That is why we need to come together in order to address these types of issues, to connect the dots between different issues that interflow with each other, between capitalism, patriarchy, racism and imperialism, and how everything interweaves together, right? Like, we need to have that very deep understanding of it all. Where I'm, I guess, coming from with this, though, is that if you're someone with a platform and you're someone with a voice, and there are people who are coming to you as experts who are willing to speak with you, or you have the capacity to read and bring that information to people and, you know, break it down for people, maybe we should be doing that instead of rehashing the same things that have been handled in feminist academic circles or what have you, or any sort of space for a long time. Maybe we don't need to be rehashing and reinventing the wheel, is what I'm saying. And maybe even just having the ability to have people break down those things chapter by chapter and just have a conversation about that in a very frank way would be useful, especially if they've already got a platform and it's already something that they can do in terms of entertainment. But I'm just feeling this sense of, I guess, feeling like a lot of it just doesn't feel like it's focusing on a lot of the biggest issues out there. And especially around imperialism and the struggles that are going outside the US, I have seen so little attention paid to, and a defense, quite frankly, of a lot of institutions that scare me when it comes to imperial thought. And I don't know. I feel like we could be doing better. And part of me is wondering if this space has not just become about entertainment rather than than the political engagement that I originally had hoped that was starting in terms of this, especially around the time I started making videos during the beginning of the pandemic, around that time. Il says, one of the reasons I cleaned up my channels I support, definitely haven't watched as many videos from certain channels like I used to. And there's still good channels out there, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say it's everybody, and I'm not, again, calling out any specific channels. It's just, I don't know. Something has felt off in terms of how I've been perceiving it and viewing it, where it feels like we're kind of, I don't know if we reached a limit. I don't know if we've reached a point where some people are not willing to make the effort to investigate and look into their own actions and behavior and look for themselves for growth. Because, you know, that's the thing also. Part of being a leftist is being able to sit there and critically analyze yourself and see how you benefit from the social behaviors and from the norms of society. To sit there and say, okay, I have benefits in these ways. How can I shift the focus in order to make it about the people who are marginalized or the people who are oppressed under this topic, whatever it happened to be, right? And I think there's sometimes a lack of self-awareness where the instinctive thought of, well, this is normal or this is how things are, ends up taking over. And that's not, I'm trying to frame the words, so forgive me if I'm fumbling a little bit. But I'm not saying that that's a problem, that you can't be in that space every now and then. We're all going to get caught up in it. But if you're getting told by enough people, like, hey, maybe investigate this aspect of yourself, maybe we should be looking into doing better. And I'm not perfect either. I have flaws too. There are certain things I'm sure I could do a lot better. We're learning, we're growing, right? But I don't know. But it's when we double down on perspectives, it's when we don't listen, when we're not having conversations, when we're solidifying positions rather than having dialogue, that I start getting really concerned. And there are perspectives that, of course, we should push to the side. Any fascistic perspectives, whatever, we dealt with those. We can move on from those. We don't have to sit there and have those same conversations over and over, ad nauseum. But there are certain perspectives that if it's coming from a group that's oppressed, that maybe we should be listening a little more and trying to figure out where the other perspective is coming from. That's all I'm saying. And it feels like a hard path to follow right now. Doug says, yeah, weird how breathing in gas might be bad for you. Yeah, no, that's actually a thing. And, you know, in a lot of places, and I've talked about this actually on the channel, there are spaces where if you don't have proper heating in your building or whatever, especially if your landlord is being cheap or the boiler breaks down, where a lot of people rely on gas stoves, and that can end up being very dangerous. And I do not recommend using the gas stove, but I also can't blame people when they're, you know, literally freezing in their own apartments. And that happens in a lot of places. So yeah, gas stoves, definitely an issue. Maybe not the issue per se, but an issue that needs to be addressed. Zara says it's definitely a hard line to walk because it's clear a lot of leftists don't have a common background of understanding, but we can't go around gatekeeping who can be a leftist. Then there's the issue that even as a leftist, our videos are commodified and are subject to the same forces that affect mainstream YouTube videos. Yeah, no, that's another thing that I've been thinking about, where it's like, I'm monetizing these videos, and I'm realizing, and having to come to the understanding of what level do I monetize and look for that, because the second money becomes part of the thing, and when I covered the Kurz video, the one on the potential apocalypse and the end of civilization, you know, one of the things that I've noticed with that channel is that they get funding from like the Bill Gates Foundation. They've historically gotten a lot of funding from a lot of these sources. The second funding comes into play outside of it coming from, you know, everyday people, it starts to get shady. So it's not like living off of the leftist stuff is actually, you know, is a thing that happens very often, for one. But also for two, it's money as it comes into this ends up corrupting and changing perspectives to more conservative perspectives. And so the bigger a channel gets, the more they have to cater to the status quo on some level. And so I'm kind of caught there also where it's like, how do you balance all that? And on top of that, I'm one person, literally a camera person, lighting, I have to be lighting expert, I have to be video essayist and write my video scripts, I have to put everything out there, and you know, then I'm also doing the editing software and I'm putting all that together and trying to build something there. Like, there's a lot that goes into a single video. There's a lot of skills and subsets, and eventually it gets draining. And if I'm not feeling like I'm in a space where I'm being heard outside of an echo chamber, I kind of wonder what I'm doing. And that, again, does not dismiss any one of you who's gotten something from my content. I love the fact that you're all here, and I love the fact that every single person who's come into this channel has subscribed has gotten something from it. I'm just, these are the feelings I'm experiencing more so than anything else. And it's kind of put me in a place where I would sit down to write a script, and I even have several ideas for videos that I'd like to make, and it just doesn't flow right now. And because I don't know where the motivation is coming from, especially if it's just going to be drowned out by other things that I personally consider far less important. Or that are extremely important, but are, you know, maybe overriding things that are, I consider more of an emergency right now. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. Il says, feels like a crossroad. Doug says, well, I can say even if there was political engagement, it's always been primarily about entertainment, at least in terms of YouTube. Kind of has to be as well to make any amount of money on it. Yeah, I suppose. I just had hoped that a more educational, I guess, positioning, framing it in a more educational and education-minded thing would be something that leftists would seek out. And I know that it can be exhausting sometimes. It's a lot, and we all need breaks. I'm not saying anything about that. Obviously, I'm playing a video game right now on stream, right? Like, we're having this conversation, and I'm going to get back in a few minutes to playing a video game. So breaks are great. They help. And heck, even this past month for me, I've been focusing on other aspects and things that needed to get done in my life, and it's been helpful. But I just thought that within that entertainment, that education and learning and developing leftist perspectives and how to analyze media and all that stuff would have been something considered really important, and not just having people tell you what their perspective is. You know? Because that reeks of conservatism to me. Cults of personality reek of conservatism to me. The point of this channel is to identify certain aspects of certain media sources and kind of get you all thinking, like, what is actually being spoon-fed to me? What is actually behind some of the narratives that I'm reading? When I open up a news article, how is propaganda being used? And how do these media sources end up telling, like, half-truths? And when you start looking at multiple articles, how do you string together the truths? That's why when I do my videos, I always have like 6 or 7 tabs open, where it's like each article gives you another little piece that the other articles didn't, because they're all kind of hiding something under the surface. Like, not talking about the leftist perspective at all. Like, to avoid it. And they all do it from a slightly different angle, but they all tell you the truth, but in such a reflected way, a way to reflect away from the actual real understanding. So that's what I try to do with my videos. And I wonder, I guess, if that's something that people want in terms of this channel going forward. If that's something I want with this channel going forward. And it's just been stuff I've been thinking about. Ill says, definitely not normal. I decided not to return to school. Zero says, the videos on YouTube have always been leftist-themed entertainment. It's the system giving us just enough to think we're actually doing something when we're all watching. All we're doing is watching YouTube. Yeah. I think you just summed it up pretty well for me of where that feeling is coming from. Ill says, not sure if this is feedback, but I liked it when you took down that Kurz video, but not sure if that's what you're looking to hear. That is what I'm looking to hear. I'm looking for feedback on all this. Because what Zero said kind of hits the mark. Where it's like, I'm not here purely for entertainment. I'm here to try to educate, because what I want people to do is to take the information that I give and to apply it to their lives and the world. I don't want it to stop on the YouTube space. To me, I don't care about the dramas that happen. I don't care about the everything else. I want it to move past the online space. I want it to affect lives. And maybe that's too serious. Maybe that's too much to expect. I don't know. Just, again, I'm throwing my ideas out there of how I've been feeling. Because sitting in it myself isn't exactly been helpful. But no, Ill, I appreciate what you said, because criticizing that particular video felt good, because that particular video was, one, an egregious example, but two, people are spoon-fed that through Kurz. Like, they don't realize that there's billionaires backing Kurz. They don't realize that there's all this funding going into a lot of these different channels. You know, a lot of the right-wing media, from PragerU to anything Ben Shapiro does, like, it's all backed by a certain level of funding from right-wing agencies. Like, that's how, if you watch any of my Roe v. Wade stuff, I broke it down how right-wing organizations ended up funding think tanks and funding programs and funding this in order to shift the narrative. When funding's involved, it ends up getting very dicey, and you end up getting perspectives that don't actually change the world around you. And it's only through grassroots funding that you're actually able to get any of that. But then, you know, there's only so much grassroots funding available. So I don't know. Shark says, I find your content valuable. You're like the calm version of Some More News, all the facts and with no shenanigans. Edutainment. I appreciate that. And I guess this is also the perspective that I needed from people who are in my audience, who are watching my videos, that my videos are still valuable, is actually really great feedback. And so I appreciate that, both Ill and Shark. And that's something I'm going to be thinking about a lot. If you all have anything else to add, I hope this wasn't too much of a downer or anything like that. It's just, I needed to get this out somewhere. And I couldn't keep bottling it in. And it's easier for me to just vocalize it on stream than it is to, I guess, try to type it out on the Discord or anything like that. So thank you for this space and for this time. Yeah. Doug says, also in general channel, audiences tend to be echoey chambery. But ultimately, whatever you decide to do, we'll support you. Also, family emergency came up. Catch you later. Doug, I hope everything is well. Definitely, please check out the VOD if you can, and take care of your family emergency. I hope all is well. Zara says, I think what you do is very important. You talk about issues no one else wants to touch because of monetization. You're fearless. Thank you. That means a lot to hear. Yeah, there's... No, that has me thinking, actually. It's also been frustrating because with covering some of these topics, yes, I'm covering things nobody wants to touch because of monetization and everything. I'm thinking about the issue in the water in Jackson, Mississippi. I covered that a year before it became a main topic. And it's just because I went through the media and I found the topic and I broke it down from that perspective, right? And when it became a big thing to talk about and everybody jumped on it, it just felt like I got, like, my perspective that I had put out there was just gone. And then everybody else spoke over it, and then the wave crashed past, and now nobody's talking about it. And lo and behold, there's still stuff going on there. They're still having problems with their water. It didn't go away. And these problems aren't going away. And sometimes I make what I feel like is some of the same videos over and over again, simply because of the fact that the topics aren't getting better. Nothing's getting resolved. We're not pushing for these topics. The Colorado River is still draining. The Mississippi was having issues, and for a long time. It's these little things. And it's like it pops out of existence. And I don't know how to move past that. I don't know if I can move past that. Maybe that's not where I'm supposed to be in terms of that. Il says, I definitely felt frustrated too. Duke is always saying what's to be done. Yeah. But, I have ranted at you for quite a while, and I'd like to get back to some Frog Detective. Thank you for your perspectives. If you have anything else to add, definitely feel free to throw it into the chat. I appreciate your feedback. It's genuinely helping me think about stuff. That said, I don't want to keep going on and on and on about it. I'd rather just get back into the game a little bit. But Gangle, you says there's a lot of noise being amplified by leftist creators, which is regrettable since the noise pushes out the actual important topics. Online conversation has a tendency to end up being about online. That's a great way to put it. And it feels like it's missing the substance of moving beyond online. And I want it to move beyond online. Shirk says, I think it has to do with the news cycle needing to move on to new topics to keep ratings up, and that keeps people thinking about whatever the news is talking about. Shirk says, my niece was over for the holidays and asked me if the war in Ukraine was still happening because it wasn't on the news anymore. Yeah. And it's amazing how the perspective shifts based on how the media controls it. Maybe I should... I have some ideas for videos. I'm not going to promise anything right now. I'm going to think about everything that's been said. And Gangle, I agree with you. There's a certain amount of noise that has definitely been a factor. And that noise has been kind of drowning out a lot of other stuff. And seeing it come from the left, or people who identify as left, doesn't feel good. Because that feels like the same type of distractions we usually see from the right. The same kind of blaming people, of, you know, kind of using quips and one-liners to kind of debunk a whole argument, to circularly back the status quo in a certain type of way that just makes noise and doesn't actually address the issues at hand. I want to see dialogue. I want to see conversation. And I appreciate that we're able to do that in this channel and on the Discord. And I don't want to lose that. I just want to make sure that the channel is still bringing that about for people. Detective, I'm not sure why this pie is here, but it seems out of place. I'll hold on to it for now. We've got one lost pie. Hi. Hello. Wanna hop in? A little bit. But I'm on a case. Oh, cool. I'm Victor. Who are you? The detective. Is that your real name? Maybe. Cool, cool. Are you here to question me and stuff? 'Cause, like, I'm not suspicious. How do you know you're not suspicious? Well, I think I didn't do it. You think? Yeah, nobody knows anything for certain these days. So why are you here swimming? I'm visiting my friend Naughty. Oh. She's the only person I know with a hot tub. Plus, I heard there were going to be delicious pies for the parade, so the timing was perfect. Where do you live normally? Over near Pumpkinville. Nice spot. I was thinking of taking a holiday there at some point. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So anyway, can I ask you some questions about the case? Yeah, whatever. Questions. Did you know much about the Invisible Wizard before you came here? Not really. I knew the parade was for her, but beyond that, I don't know a lot. And knowing that they never threw a parade for me coming to visit. I'm super cool. Have you been here before? So many times. The first time they even threw me a parade. You asshole. You got your parade. You don't get a parade every time you show up. Okay, I take the parade thing back. Just pretend I didn't say that. Sure. Detective, I'm really bored of this conversation. I'm sorry if that's rude, but I have a new policy of being honest with people. Were you dishonest before? Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't tell people when they were boring me. I don't think that counts as dishonesty. So what am I supposed to do when people are boring? I'm not sure, but probably don't tell them. It would hurt their feelings. I didn't hurt your feelings though, did I? Well, I have to admit, I was a bit hurt. I have a very exciting job, and I'm a frog, and I solve mysteries. I don't think I'm boring at all. Sure, but I've seen heaps of frogs before. Plus, I've solved my fair share of crimes. Which crimes? This one. You solved the crime already? Yeah. Ralph did it. How do you know? Good point. I haven't decided that bit yet. But it seems likely that he did it. What was his motive? His what? Motive. The reason for destroying the parade? Oh, I think because he has an eye patch on. I don't think that's a real motive. That doesn't make any sense. Now who's the rude one? This conversation isn't going anywhere. Neither are you, apparently. Not until I solve the mystery. I'm sorry for being rude, Detective. I mean it. I'm just get so grumpy when I'm hungry. Why don't you eat something? And get out of the hot tub. No, I must continue to soak. You could ask someone to get you something to eat. Like who? There's nobody here. I'm here. Right. There I go being rude again. If you happen to find food, I would love to have some. In the meantime, I would like to apologize for being so rude. Please take 1 money as an apology. Got 1 money. Zero says if it was easy to do, a white man would have already done. Yeah. Shark says the news cycle affects the YouTube algorithm too, and it seems to me that your videos aren't getting picked up by the system because you aren't looking at the same topics as the news. But that's why it's so important that someone talks about these things. Again, appreciate the perspective, Shark. And I'm glad you all are giving me that perspective and kind of helping me get out of my head when it comes to thinking about this stuff. Zero says, you see one frog, you might as well have seen them all. That sounds very speciesist, Zero. Not all frogs are the same, okay? Duke says, I wish I got one money. Duke also says, I just got back, seem to have missed the convo. Yeah, we were having a convo about the online space and leftist stuff online and where my channel is going and everything like that. So I very much would welcome your perspective, actually, if you do go back and have the opportunity to check it out. But if not, that's cool too. Victor says, questions. About last night. Where were you when the parade was destroyed? Well, I had been swimming all day in Nobby's hot tub, so I was super wrinkly. Yep. And it was hard for me to get inside the house because of my wrinkly hooves. Uh-huh. So I waited for about a half an hour for the wrinkles to de-wrinkle. Yep. And then I went inside Noddy's house and snoozed on the couch all night. And what time was that? All night. No, I mean, what time did you get back into Noddy's house? Before the parade was destroyed. It wasn't me. Probably wasn't me, I mean. Can't be sure. But 90% probability that it wasn't me. Questions? Hello, Victor. I have a pie for you. Detective, where did you find this pie? I found it on the ground. Sorry, Detective. You may have to speak up. These hot tub jets are mighty loud. I found this pie on the ground over there. Detective, I do not want to eat a ground pie. I have made a mistake. I'd say, maybe even two. 2 mistakes. Yes, one mistake for giving me a dirty pie, and another mistake for giving me a pie. That does not belong to you. That's right, Detective. Though I am visiting from out of town, I know that this is one of Mandy's pies. They are delicious. If you just happen to find it on the ground, it cannot be yours to give away, so I cannot accept it. You're right, Victor. I have made 2 mistakes. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. That's okay, Detective, but I'll be watching you. You should return this pie to Mandy. Okay, I'll do that. I got an achievement called Gross for that. Apparently I didn't do that last time. Motive hadn't eaten, could have been jealous of the parade, needs something to eat. Such a rude individual, perhaps only rude because of hunger, but maybe just rude in general. Doesn't live here, only visiting. I want to visit Pumpkinville. Let's see. Zero said, I was trying to sympathize with Victor's opinion of Detective Frog. That's fair. Il says, did covering the feud between Greta and the other person ever seem interesting to you, or is that part of the noise you're talking about? Honestly, that's part of the noise I'm talking about. Because we already have solutions for that in the left. And maybe I just need to point that out. Maybe I just need to make a video about bellhooks. Maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. Maybe putting your own spin to it, kind of like how you took down Kurz. Duke says, well, not sure if this makes sense in the convo, but I think that media and YouTube is basically people shouting over each other. It has uses, but actual conversations happening among peers. It's about influencing those. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I see you, Spider. I see you. What you doing? What you doing there, Spider? How do you have the most you're not a spider, are you? You only have 6 legs. Never mind. I see you, Bug. You also have the most adorable face. Okay. Anarcho-communist, hello and welcome. Hope you're having a chill and lovely Sunday. Conservatives treat people like commodities. They support capitalism, which turns basic necessities into commodities. They also demonize immigrants and say that it's bad that countries, quote, import immigrants. Yeah, meanwhile, they want to import all the stuff from those countries that people are immigrating from. They have no problem with that. There's certainly no problem taking it all. You're not wrong about that. Shark says influencers and cult of personalities are running the media. That's true. Yeah, you're right there. And Zero said, don't be suspicious, Bug. I don't think the bug is suspicious anymore. It's too cute to be suspicious. Look at those googly eyes. Look at that face. It's adorable. It's adorable. Duke said the shouting can be a good way of inviting people into a conversation as well. Duke says the bug is a mole. Gangle says YouTube can be a useful tool. Let's not reduce its usefulness to entertainment. I'll think about that. Thinking about that. You're all giving me very useful perspectives. Perry says, for me, Tara is the news. She does the legwork of popping around news articles to put a truthful, sensical, anarchic narrative together. This is very helpful. I appreciate that. That means a lot to hear. That is exactly the goal I was trying to implement with this channel as things kind of solidified and I figured out where my footing was. So that makes me very happy to hear. Oh, there's another lost pie. Got a pie. You have one pie. So I have 2 pies now. So now I need to talk to everybody, probably. That's probably what I need to do next. Il says Tara usually covers things that get covered, that then get covered by other channels, but their messages seem to miss the mark. That's really nice to hear. I'd rather the other channels get the mark, though, to be honest. But at least my videos are hitting the mark, in your perspective, Il. This Mandy just keeps dropping pies. Yeah, Mandy, you gotta stop dropping your pies. Look, there's another one. I'm not sure why this pie here is, but it seems to be out of place. I'll hold it for now. Mandy dropping all the pies. Alright, well, let's talk to everybody. I'm giving you a pirate voice. I don't care. Okay, maybe not. You know what? Let's do it anyway. Hello, little frog. I'm Ralph. Why are you yelling? I'm just making sure you can hear me. I can hear you. You don't have to yell. You're very small. Might be difficult for you to hear. I'm small, but I'm also very close to you. Being small isn't the same as being far away. Are you sure? You can hear me at this volume. Yes. Weird. I'm the detective. I'm here to solve the mystery. Really? Yes. But you're so small. I'm of average frog height. Can I ask you some questions about the case? Questioning me, huh? About the wizard. How do you feel about the wizard moving in? It's nothing against the wizard, but I've been living with my friend Carlos for a while now, and our space is big. But I would really like my own home. Oh, I've been eyeing that old house for ages. I thought maybe I'd move in one day. But the wizard got there first. I see. It's my fault, I guess. I shouldn't hold it against the wizard. This house is twice as big as all the other houses. Maybe you could renovate it and turn it into 2 houses. You could split it down the middle, or have one house upstairs and one house downstairs, like an apartment. That's a pretty cool idea. I like Carlos and everything, but I'm a private boy. I understand. I don't have any renovation supplies, though. I'll see if I can track some down for you. Thanks for your help, detective. Maybe if I do a good job, I'll get my own building show. I'm excited to see it. May I ask why you have an eye patch on? That's Ralph's business. Oh, it'd be really good for me to know why you have an eye patch. Sometimes a boy just wants to wear an eye patch. That shouldn't make me suspicious. You put it on for fashion? Kind of. Detective, I don't want to get into this too much, but I watched a movie last night about pirates. And I loved it, and now I talk like a pirate. And there's another 3 left. 3 whole movies. Can you believe it? Sequels? I've never heard of a movie having a sequel before. I know, right? Usually sequels are reserved for video games. Yeah, it's extremely normal to have a video game sequel, especially for games with large audiences like the Toad Investigation series. Yeah, anyway, I was watching a pirate movie last night. That's where I was. And for that reason, I've decided to wear an eye patch and also talk like this from now on. Okay, I'll leave it at that. My thanks. Questioning me, huh? Ralph. Motive. In true pirate fashion, wanted to cause a ruckus. Building supplies. Needed. Loves pirates. Eye patch is cosmetic only. A private boy. Wants to renovate. Thinks I'm too small. I am not. Oh, that's funny. Shark says FT Signifier talked about how he knows certain videos aren't going to do well in the algorithm, so he has to do a few videos that for the algorithm and then do the videos he wants to make. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels a lot of the times. That makes a lot of sense to me. I just don't know how to deal with that because there are just some topics that get talked about that I don't want to talk about, and I get that. But I also get that it would work for the channel, and it is a balancing act, and it's one I'm still trying to work on in terms of that. I don't know how to make the algorithm work for me. That's not necessarily how I function. Il says, yeah, maybe just ride the algo wave every once in a while. Ralph the pirate renovator. Il says, how many pirate movies were there? There were 5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. There were probably 4 when this game came out. So yeah. But yeah, Ralph the Pirate Renovator is so meta indeed, Zero. Perry says, what I thought of adding as everyone was chatting is maybe adding a, quote, resource segment where somewhere in your videos to link the news to local, small, anarchic-style community aid groups. That would be really hard to find. A lot of the stuff I cover, I'm looking at from local news media and like larger media sources, so it's not easy to necessarily find the people on the ground who are doing the work. And sometimes the people on the ground doing the work don't want that kind of attention necessarily. But I hear what you're saying. It's a good thought. Perry said it might help make your channel a, quote, go-to both for the news and help surviving this dystopia. No, but I'll take that into consideration. Oh, my stars. It's you. It's me. The famous lobster cop. I really thought you'd be a lobster. No, I'm a frog. Yeah, why is your name Lobster Cop? I have to tell you something. I am not Lobster Cop. Why not? I don't know how to answer that. Who are you? I'm the detective. Frog detective. I see. Was Lobster Cop not available? Unfortunately not. Well, I think you'll do just fine. Thanks. I am Susan. Hi, Susan. Hi. I am the one that contacted the agency, which I think you'll find excludes me from being a suspect. Oh, I didn't know that's how that worked. You should know these things, detective. I'm sorry. It's okay. I think you should still question me, though, to remove all doubt. Okay. Question me all you'd like. About the wizard. Do you know the wizard personally? Nobody knows her personally. Well, not here at least. Not me. Right. But it had a lot to do with the organization of the parade, and I was the one to start the investigation. You mentioned that. It's worth bringing up again. So you were fine with her moving to the town? Absolutely. That old house has been empty for years, and it's really nice someone wants to live there. It needs a lot of fixing up, but it'll soon look nice, I think. Plus, it's always exciting to have a new neighbor. Sure is. I put a welcome sign I made for the wizard, but it got knocked down last night. I'm feeling pretty sad about it, if I'm honest. I know you're here to solve the mystery, but I just need to tell someone how I feel. You can talk to me about it. Thank you. I'm not a professional sign maker yet, but I worked really hard on this sign. Really, I struggle to understand why someone would knock it down. It feels so heartless, and now I'm not sure who to trust. I thought everyone here would be thrilled to have a new neighbor. It's a tricky situation for sure. Some people are protective of their communities and think new people are going to change things for the worse. But that's almost never the case. New people make places better because they bring new perspectives, especially in small communities. Hopefully it's just a misunderstanding or a mistake. I like to believe people are good. That being said, I'm treating everyone as a suspect. Everyone is good, but you're all suspicious. But not me, right? Even you. Especially you. Especially me. Oh no. Sorry, not sure why I said that. But you're not off the hook just yet. Hook? That's it. Detective, could you please find me a hook? I could hang the sign back up with it. Oh, okay. I'll do my best. Question me all you'd like. Where were you on the night in question? I was at home knitting a jumper for the wizard. Really? Yeah, I picked all the colors myself and everything. Though I'll admit, it's a bit hard to focus on knitting. Why is that? I get so distracted by the wool. It's so fun to play with. As a certain sheep would say, gross. I play with it so much that I unravel the whole thing and it goes everywhere. It's just a big nuisance. I understand. But I was concentrating on the knitting so much that I didn't notice the destruction of the parade. I'm sorry. Did you notice anything at all? Now that I think of it, I saw a big fan out near the entrance to the Warlock Woods. I didn't drive in or I would have heard it. I didn't worry about it at the time, of course. That's all I remember. Sorry. No worries. Question me all you like. Il said, I always try to recommend or mention your channel in other channels, comments, and discords, especially anarchist ones. I appreciate that you do that. You know, as long as you're not bothering the other channels. Perry says, I think that's always a great idea. It helps build a sort of network online. Il said, yeah, large channels don't really need that. That's true. They have the algorithm and the audience for that already. Motive, maybe she didn't like her sign, destroyed the parade out of embarrassment. Needs something to fix her sign. Insists she's not suspicious. This makes her much more suspicious than she realizes. Upset about the parade being destroyed. Worked really hard on her sign. Saw a van last night near the entrance. What? Huh? Who are you? The detective. Oh. I thought Lobster Cop was coming. Huh? What? Did you say something about Lobster Cop? No. But I heard... Can this frog read my mind? Why are you speaking like that? Like what? Like this. Whoa. Is this what telepathy is? Can you hear this, frog? You're saying everything out loud. Wow, this frog has a temper. Anyway, who are you? I'm Naughty. Okay. I'm the mayor of Warlock Woods. Okay. Was it you that asked for me to come? No. I would have asked for Lobster Cop. I really need to emphasize that I can hear you. Stop listening. Okay. Can I ask you some questions about the case? I guess so. Tell me what you want to know. What can you tell me about last night? Nothing. Oh? But I can tell you about the wizard. I know basically everything there is to know about her. That's great. First of all, she's a wizard. Uh-huh. And she's invisible. Great. And she just moved in. Yep. And she's a wizard. I think you mentioned that. No, I don't think I did. Right, okay. Sorry. It's fine. Anyway, tell me what you want to know. About the wizard. So how do you feel about the wizard coming to live here? Heck, how do I answer this? Well, I'm happy she's here, but the house has been empty for ages. I didn't know she was coming, right? Nobody told me, you see. Aren't you the mayor? I think so. Anyway, she kind of came at a weird time of night, and I thought she was a ghost. Oh. Yeah, it was a bit messy. Oh. I tried to vacuum her out. Oh. With a vacuum. I put it on the highest setting. Just really went to town with the vacuum. I think I really freaked her out. And now she won't come out of the house. Please don't put me in jail. You're not going to jail. Jail isn't real. But you should probably apologize. If only. If only. Okay, sorry, detective. I mean, to the wizard. Right, yeah. That's why I was helping with the parade. To apologize. But she hasn't been out of her house. Also, the parade's ruined. I see. This makes me sound really bad. I swear, I want the parade to be lovely. As the mayor of this town, I booked a live band to play a song. But as you can see, the stage is gross and ruined now. The band is on their way, and I have no time to fix it. They're a very famous band. I want to be as professional as possible. If I only had a rug or something to use, I could cover up the mess. But the town is in disarray. I don't have time to track one down. Oh, no. Thank you for your concern. If you happen to find anything that would work, please let me know. Will do. Do you have any more questions? Tell me what you want to know. Nope, that's it right now. Naughty. Motive. Tried to vacuum up the wizard. Maybe there's some history there. Needs a rug. Notes. Thinks I can read minds. I can't. The mayor? Hired a cool band to play the parade. Attacked the wizard. La. Ooh la la. Hello? Hello, frog. Hello, what's your name? I'm Mary. Nice to meet you. You too. Do you like my song? Yep. I've been practicing all day and night. Oh, are you okay? I'm tired. Huh, maybe you should get some sleep. Maybe. You sing very loudly. Yep, I'm why everyone soundproof their houses. Oh my god. The humor in this game is always on point. It always hits when I least expect it. That sounds expensive. Yeah, but that's not really my problem. I think I'm very good even late at night. How late? I love to sing at 3 a.m. Wow. That's when my energy's the highest. That doesn't sound very healthy. My health is my business. Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry. That's okay. Maybe I should listen to some soft sounds before bed. Whisper, whisper. Welcome to my hair salon. Snip, snip. That will be 100 money. Just joking. Anyway, who are you? I'm the detective. Ooh, cool. Can you question me? Do you mind if I ask? Oh, yeah, sure. Oh boy, I love questions. What do you know about the wizard that moved in? Haha. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't actually hear you. I was asking about the wizard. Oh. Yeah, there's a wizard. She just moved in. Why? I'm a detective. Right. This is part of the questioning, right? Yeah. Cool. Cool. So I didn't do any crimes or anything. I just have the right to remain silent. Yeah, but do you want to remain silent? Ha, literally never. So, like, I heard Ralph was super weird about the new wizard moving in. Also, I heard that Mandy was in a bad mood the night that the parade was destroyed. And I heard that Naughty liked to attack the wizard one time. And that's all, actually. Does that make me a snitch? I think so. Rats. Oh boy, I love questions. Best time to sing, says Il. No, probably not. You might annoy your neighbors. What were you doing when the parade was destroyed? Oh boy, yeah, sucks the parade was destroyed. Oh, we're doing questioning. What was I doing? Not much, just singing outside. You were outside when the parade was destroyed? Yeah. Did you see anything? Yeah. What did you see? Detective. Have you heard of extortion? Yes. That's great news, is it? Detective, I would like to extort you. I don't think that's legal. I am above the... Oh, why are you extorting me? I would like 5 money for a train ticket. What do you need a train ticket for? I want to go to Froggywood and become a star. Oh, that sounds exciting. I know, right? Sorry about the extortion thing, but I don't really have many other ways to get there. I figure if you get the money for me, I can finally go and live my dreams. La! What will you give me in exchange? Information. What kind of information? A phone number. Who am I calling? I can't tell you that. All I can say is that they were in the vicinity when the parade was destroyed. I don't think you'll be able to solve the case without this phone number. Hence the extortion. Sorry. It's okay, we all get extorted every now and then. Yeah. Anyway, come back to me when you have the money. Oh boy, I love questions. One extortion, please. Does that make me a snitch? Yeah, rats. Motive. Perhaps the wizard is a better singer than her. Needs 5 money. Notes. Sings really loudly all the time. Everyone soundproof their houses. Wants to be a big star. Is extorting me. I have never been extorted before. What a threat. Believe me, Frog, it is not good to get extorted. I'm trying to think of a voice for you. A customer? Welcome to Carlos's All Things You Could Need shop. Are you Carlos? Yeah, just like the name of the shop. That's me, Carlos. How cool is that? The shop has my name on it. So cool. My company also has my name in it. What's your company called? Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency. What's your name? Crime? Oh no, I'm the Frog Detective. That's not really a name though, more of a title. Oh yeah, I suppose you're right. My shop actually has my name in it. Cool. I'm jealous. Thanks. Here in Morlock Woods, we're all our biggest fans. Being conceited is a societal construct. We have rejected it. Hence why my shop is so popular. I sell portraits among other things. Wow, that's great. My office neighbor Lobster Cop has a picture of himself right above his desk. You know Lobster Cop? Yep. Holy heck. I've been a fan forever. You know when he solved the mystery of the haunted island recently? Oh, I don't think... It was actually me that solved it. Wait, really? It was all over TV. The dance competition had a lobster in it. You must be thinking of Larry. You mean small Larry? No way, this was a regular-sized lobster. No. Larry's a regular-sized lobster. Not the Larry I know. Oh well. Agree to disagree. I really did solve that mystery. It was me, the detective. That's really cool. Thanks. So you're like the second best detective, I suppose. Yeah. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Okay. What would you like to know? Where were you last night? Just here, in my shop. What about when you closed up? My shop doesn't close. It's 24 hours. What if someone needs a portrait of themselves at 4 in the morning? You're open all the time? Sure am. Of course I sleep and eat and look after myself. My customers simply wake me if they need to buy anything. Where do you sleep? I sleep standing up. Years of training. I'm the most committed shopkeeper in all of Warlock Woods. Also the only shopkeeper in all of Warlock Woods. Do you ever take breaks? Sometimes, but I really like it here in my shop. It's where I feel most at home. The extreme shopkeeper lifestyle isn't for everyone, but I take so much joy from my work. Me too. Although I must request that you look after yourself and close the shop if you need a break. Okay, I promise. Anyway, did you see anything last night? Nothing particularly interesting. Why? The crime? Huh? I think I need to question you a bit more. Go for it. What'd you like to know? What do you know about the new wizard that just moved in? Who? The invisible wizard that moved in literally next door? Wait, really? Someone moved in? Yeah. That place has been empty for ages. I gotta say hi. Well, the parade was meant to be for saying hi. Parade? The parade that everyone's been prepping for? Wow, how nice. Can't wait. It was destroyed last night. What? This conversation's a roller coaster of information. I have literally no idea what's happening. You weren't involved in the decoration at all? Nope. Should I offer to help now? Wait, who's the parade for again? Is it for me? No, it's for the invisible wizard. She just moved in next door. Right, okay. Oh dear. The party hats. Pardon? Every time we throw a parade, everyone has party hats to wear. Mine was ruined at the last parade. I've been too busy working in my shop to buy a new one. Oh no, how embarrassing. I can't show up to the parade without one. Do you think it's too late to order one online? It'll be tight. You're right. What should I do? Don't stress, I'll track one down for you before the parade starts. Oh my gosh, thank you, detective. In the meantime, I'll figure out a way to repay you. Unfortunately, I don't have any frog portraits just yet. Not a problem. What would you like to know? That's all, thanks. Carlos. Could be worried the wizard doesn't shop locally. Needs party hat. Notes. Busy boy. Works real hard. Didn't know anything had happened. Seems stressed about the parade. Doesn't have a party hat. Flying Shark says, I hate when people say agree to disagree when we're talking about facts. Yeah, that's infuriating, isn't it? It's like, how can you agree to disagree about reality? Did I get everybody but Mandy? I'm just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Let's see, I talked to Susan, Ralph, Naughty, Victor, Mary, and Carlos. I have talked to everybody. And I have 3 lost pies. So I guess I should talk to Mandy now and give her the pies. Okay. Let's do that then. Zero says postmodernism. Duke says, I'm more bothered when people say yes or no to an either or question. I do that sometimes. I can't even pretend I don't. Zero says there's no such thing as objective reality anymore. True. Where did objective reality go? What voice should I use for Mandy? Postmodern neo-Marxist Jordan Peterson was right. Sarcasm says Shirk. It's that meme I posted in the Discord where it's like you have Marx basically talking to Jordan Peterson, and it's like, you do recognize that postmodernism and Marxism don't agree on anything in terms of philosophy. Like, postmodernism rejects historical materialism. Duke says, it turns out the revolution was a reality we made up along the way. What kind of voice can I do for Mandy? You're the detective, right? I'm Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Be careful where you step, detective. There's mess everywhere. I'm used to mess. Lucky you. I'm not. My shoes are brand new. I can't get them dirty. Why don't you change your shoes? Detective, are you joking? I can't wear flats with this look. The proportions would be all wrong. Besides, these shoes are enchanted. Oh, I'm one of the few actual witches here in Warlock Woods. Most folks here are just fans of the spooky, which is fine and all, but it means a lot of the cleaning work will be mine to do. I never should have learned that tidying up spell. It shouldn't take long for me to clean up this mess, but first I need to find all my pies. What happened to your pies? Same thing that happened everywhere. Someone thought it'd be funny to knock them all over. So annoying. I spent ages making them. I see. Well, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Tell me what you want to know. About your pies. Do you need help finding your pies? Yes. Detective, seriously. I seriously need help. Straight up, I can't see anything right now. These glasses are so dark, it's unreal. I'm such a dingus. This town literally cloaked in eternal night. Why did I think sunglasses would be a good idea? They weren't a good idea. However, I don't regret it. They make me look amazing. Do you think I look amazing? Yep. Thanks, I do too. Worst purchase I've made in terms of practicality, but it brings this look to a new level. I may be a dingus, but I'm a very stylish dingus. And also a witch. What were we talking about? My outfit. No, before that. Pies. Right. You offered to help me pick up my pies. I'm missing quite a few. If you could bring them to me, I'd be happy to clean them all up and give you one as payment. Okay, sounds like fun. Neat. Thanks, detective. Tell me what you want to know. Where were you last night? Doing heaps of push-ups and getting ripped. Just kidding. I was on whizbay.net, where magic happens. What were you doing? Bidding on some new shoes. But you just got these ones. Yeah, but the ones I was bidding on go super well with this blue dress I have. Wow, cool. I know. I didn't win, though. Who got the shoes? Not sure. All I know is their screen name. Someone called Dizzy Wizzy 109. Sorry to hear it. How do you feel when you lost? A bit defeated. I went for a midnight stroll to cool off, but then I saw someone in the distance. It was a pretty foggy night, so I couldn't see much, but they were carrying a large box. I couldn't see what they looked like, but they definitely weren't from here. It felt like they were waiting for someone. I didn't think too much of it and went home. Did you hear any noises after that? No, my house is soundproof. Ever since Mary has taken up singing, it's kind of a necessity around here. I only saw the mess in the morning. Interesting. Tell me what you want to know. Let's give you the pies. Mandy, detective. I have found some of your pies. Wonderful. Now there's only 2 left to find. I'll hop to it. Mandy. Motive. Upset about not winning the shoes, perhaps. Took it out on the parade. Needs help finding her 5 pies. Last night was on Whizbay bidding on shoes. Someone knocked her pies over. What a bummer. Schooled me about fashion. Fair enough. Real witch spooky. Alright, let's find the other 2 pies. Think I see one right there. Zero says Mandy's future is so bright. Yeah, with the shades. I wear my sunglasses at night, says Mandy. Love the confidence. Mandy do be having that confidence, and she be a cool witch, like you said, Shark. Let's find that other pie. Let's see, can't be too hard to find. Hello, is anyone home? It sounds like somebody's inside, but I shouldn't intrude on them. I'll come back another time. Where is this pie? There it is. It's a lost pie. Got a lost pie. That's all the lost pies. I found all of your pies. What? All of them? I think so. Yep, that looks like all of them. Wow. You must have searched far and wide. I searched this general vicinity, yes. Wowie. Thanks, detective. As promised, here's 1 money. Got 1 money. I don't think you ever promised payment, but thank you anyway. You're welcome. Oh, and I'll give you this fresh pie, too. They're delicious. I'm not very hungry. You can hold on to it if you like. Nonsense. Take one and eat it later when you're hungry. Okay, sure. Thanks. Thank you for finding my pies. Got a fresh pie. So that's 2 money and a fresh pie. So. Who wanted the pie? It was, Victor who wanted the pie, right? Are you still hungry? Yes, very. It's making me really rude. For example, I think your jumper is outdated. Victor, I'm not the most fashionable frog in the world, but I like this jumper. It's my favorite. You're right. It's retro, not outdated. I'm simply very hungry. I have a pie for you from Mandy. It's not from the ground. Nope. Mandy gave me a fresh one. Seriously? Score. Yep, please enjoy it. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. And I feel much less rude now. Really? Yep. You have beautiful eyes. Oh well, thank you. It's true, and I think that color jumper suits you perfectly. You're making me blush. I should give you something in return for this pie. I have a spare party hat I'm not using. Maybe you could wear it. Alas, my head is simply too weird a shape. Well, hold on to it anyway. Might come in handy. Thanks. And we can give that to Carlos. Carlos, I have something for you. No way. It's a party hat. No way. Yes way. That's epic. That's honestly the most epic thing I've heard all day. Thanks, detective. Not a problem. Incorrect. It was a problem, and you solved it. Just like a true detective. Oh, thanks. You made a fan out of me. Here, let me pay you for your work. Oh no, that's okay. Detective, I insist you take payment. One money should do it. You got one money. Thanks. I also found this rug out back. Not sure what use it is, but I figure you're good at solving these types of puzzles. Got a rug. Who needed the rug? Best solving the mystery, detective. Got 3 money and a rug. It was Naughty, I think, who needed the rug. Did you need the rug? I know I could check the book. Okay, yeah, she needed the... Or they needed the rug. Great news. What is it? I found you a rug. What? Holy guacamole. This is great news. Thank you for tracking it down. This should do the trick. Wow, looks like new. Hopefully the band won't notice the mess. I don't think they will. They're in our fish tank anyway. Why? One guess. They're fish? Bingo. Wait, do you mean to tell me you got the most famous band of all time? The Market Buddies? Yep. They're on their way. Wow, I saw them live once and I was blown away. I can't wait. I'm excited too. I can't wait for the parade to begin. I better get back to work so I can solve the mystery before the parade starts. Before you go, I should give you something in return. Oh? I have something building supplies left over from when I made the stage. Is that enough? Sure, thank you. Got building supplies. And now we take that to Ralph. Plus 1 money. Don't be silly. You worked hard to get me this rug. I insist. Wow, thanks. Got 1 money. Long snoot. Shark says, speaking of pie, I'm eating pizza I made. Oh god, I want pizza. That sounds so good. Ralph needed the building supplies. Yar, you be questioning me, huh? Hi, Ralph. Hello, small frog. I managed to track down some building supplies. Oh, great. What exciting news. I'd love to use them if you're okay to hand them over. Of course. Excellent. Thank ye so much. Of course I must pay you for this. Oh, there's no need, really. Shh, I won't hear it. Take a pirate's money. Thank you. Also, I think you've earned yourself the title of honorary pirate. Wow, really? Me? A pirate? Yeah, you have the treasure-collecting skill of the finest pirates. For this I must award ye a special prize. Here, take this hook. Frog Detective is an honorary pirate. You can use it on your hand if you want. Or you can use it on something else. I'm not your dad. Not yet. Sorry, I don't really know. All good. Enjoy the hook. Flying Shark said Detective Frog is so polite. Right? We need more Detective Frog in our life. Detective Frog is the most polite detective ever, okay? And one of the most polite frogs ever to exist. Also, you needed the hook. Question me all you like. I'm back. You're back. Yep. I found you a hook. Oh, my stars. Thank you. I can fix my sign right away. I would like to repay you for this hook. No, that's okay. I got it for free. Nothing is free in this world. Just kidding. Our society is really progressive and often things are actually free. Life could be a dream. As a sign of my gratitude, please feel free to use my house whenever you need. It's fairly simple, but beautifully decorated at least. I have a phone, too. Great, I'll be sure to use it at some point. Thanks, Susan. Alright, so I can use Susan's place once I have 5 money, so I could then buy the phone number theoretically. But what if we didn't? What if we spent it on something at Carlos's shop instead? Can we do that? Because I don't think I did that last time. Because I could give it to her, get the phone number, then use the phone. And I think I went right to that last time. Let's see. What would you like to know? Buy a photo for 3 money. Whoa, this picture is 3 money. I have oh, sorry. That's the detective talking. Whoa, this picture's 3 money. I have 3 money. Would you like to buy it? Yes, I would like to buy this picture with my 3 money. It's all yours. Got a naughty pic. Hello, detective. I'm sorry to interrupt you. As you may remember, I'm Grace. I made this game with my Studio Worm Club. I was tracking your progress when I noticed that you spent your money on a picture. You've really complicated things for me. See, there's only 5 money in the game. In order to solve the mystery, you need all 5 money. But you spent 3 money. So now what? If I was anyone else, I'd end the game here. However, I'm very generous and kind. I am going to give you another 3 money so you can solve the mystery. This comes from my own pocket, so please don't spend it on anything that isn't relevant to the story. I'll let you get back to it, and yes, you can keep the picture. Got 3 money. Achievement unlocked, big spender. Oh, and I got a picture of the creator of the game. Alright, so now I guess I bring things to you. Oh boy, I love questions. Everything is coming together. Oh, could I have bought another picture? Let me go try it. Hold up. I gotta see if I can find another picture. That's a good idea, Zero. I can't buy another picture. Duke says, why doesn't God reimburse me when I spend money? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Hi, Mary. Hey, detective. How's the extortion going? I think I got your 5 money. Whoa, for real? I didn't think the extortion would work so quickly. That's excellent news. I'm really good at being extorted. I'll say. Anyway, do you have the information for me? Totally. Last night I saw the postman drop off a parcel. It was around the time the parade got destroyed. I couldn't see who he was giving it to, but it was someone here in the town. Barney's the postman's name. He's a chill dude. I don't think he'd mind if you call him up. I have his phone number. May I have it? Absolutely. Got a phone number. Thanks for giving me this money. I'm really excited to visit Froggywood. I'm excited for you. Obviously, I have to wait until the parade is over. Of course. See you around, detective. I have a phone number. And I'm going to use your house to use your phone. Suspicious. Suspicious portrait on the wall. Who's this, huh? Who should I call? Mysterious number. What should Barney sound like? Hello, it's Barney. I have you on speaker. No, I don't like that. That's not what I wanted. I think I got it. Hi, Barney. Hi. Who am I talking to? Lobster cop. Wow, really? No, I was just tricking you. Rats. Who is this? Noodle? I'm the detective. I'm calling about an incident that happened last night at Warlock Woods. I didn't do it. Do what? Whatever you're calling about. Wasn't me. Are you sure? What did I do? Last night someone destroyed a parade which was being set up for the new resident of the town, the Invisible Wizard. I was told you were in the area when it happened. Oh yeah, I was there. Didn't destroy anything, if that's what you're asking. I was just delivering a parcel. Who were you delivering it to? What was her name? Oh, Lola. Huh? I don't think anyone in the town's called Lola. It must have been someone who lives there. The address was on the parcel, though I can't remember exactly which house it was. Sorry. Do you remember where the parcel was sent from? Oh yeah, I deliver a lot of parcels from them. It was from the WizBay.net headquarters. That sounds really familiar. Where have I heard that name before? I know Mandy buys a lot of stuff from there. But this wasn't for her. Do you know what was in the package? Some sort of shoe, I think. Maybe two? A pair of shoes? Did you get a good look at them? It was pretty dark. I have no recollection of really seeing anyone. Not even a face. Huh, weird. Warlock Woods is pretty dark, but I haven't had that much trouble seeing anyone before. Me neither. It wasn't much more dark than normal, either. All I remember is a blue dress with stars on it. I'm pretty stumped on this case, Barney. Do you know if there were any clues left behind? A signature on the delivery slip or something? I didn't get him to sign it. But I remember something dropping over at the entrance of the woods. I tried to call out and tell them, but they stumbled off before I noticed. At the entrance of the woods, you say? I'll check it out. So we'll have to check by the entrance to the woods. Barney like the dinosaur. Barney did it, says Duke. Shark says Mona Lisa cat? What's Mona Lisa cat? Oh, the portrait. Oh, jeez. Il said the eyes follow you. Did the eyes follow me? That's creepy. Motive accidentally crashed his van into the decorations, drove away without realizing. Cool guy, didn't see who he was delivering to. Lola, responsible driver, had me on speaker. I should search near the Warlock Woods entrance for something that dropped. I am going to have to check that out. Oh yeah, man, the eyes kind of do follow. I'm getting out of here. Looks like some glasses over here. This must be the thing Barney was talking about. They're glasses. Got some glasses? Oh, they have a name engraved on the arm. The Invisible Wizard. Well, this is my only clue left. I think I should try to return these to the wizard. She should be in the old house near Carlos's shop. Alright, so... let me just double check. I have Victor done. Ralph done. Susan's done. Naughty's done. Mary's done. Carlos is done. Mandy's done. Barney didn't need anything. There's Lobster Cop, Detective, and the photo at the end. Okay. That looks like everything I needed. So now we go to the Invisible Wizard. Also, that's a picture of a photorealistic dog in that house. Wait, can I see in the other windows? That makes sense. You live in your shop. Does he have some pirate stuff in his house? You know, he says that eye patch is recent. Are you telling me that photo just got taken yesterday? Also, Carlos lives in the apartment with him, but then Carlos always is at the shop, so never mind. Never mind. Hello, is anyone home? I found these glasses. Loading. Ha! Found you. From the first game. You know, if this were any other game, this would be creepy. Who's there? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I'm the detective. Oh, thank goodness. You're here to solve the mystery? Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know where my glasses are, so solve that as soon as possible, please. Thanks in advance. I found your glasses, I think. Are these yours? Ah, I can see again. That was so quick. You should get a promotion. I don't remember calling a detective to solve this mystery, but it must have done it. Otherwise, why would you be here, right? Haha. Yeah. Well, no. I'm actually here to solve a different mystery. Which one? I don't mean to ruin the surprise, but the town was setting up for a parade for you? I'm sorry to tell you that last night someone destroyed it. I've been trying to figure out why. However, I've noticed that your house is littered with decorations. Where were you last night? I was on Whizbay. I got some issues. I picked express delivery. They arrived last night. Oh, you're Lola? Yes. Back to my alibi. I went to pick up my shoes from the delivery guy, and then I dropped my glasses. And that's all I have to say about that. Are you sure? Yeah, I think someone else must have destroyed the parade. Perhaps one of my enemies. You have enemies? Yeah. Who? The guy? Evil guy? Sorry, what? Enemy, evil guy. My enemy. Evil guy. Yeah. Are you making this up? No, evil dude is really my enemy. Don't you mean evil guy? Evil guy. Your enemy. Yes. Where can I contact Evil Guy? Oh, he's not able to be contacted. He's very mysterious and is not available right now. Or ever, even. Anyway, he must have destroyed the parade. Case solved. We did it. Well done. Wow. Too bad he's not able to be apprehended. But at least we can continue with our lives. Lola, are you being dishonest? Yes. I'm really sorry. It was me. It was an accident, I swear. You destroyed the parade, didn't you? What? I didn't know the parade was for me. That's so nice. I ruined it. When I dropped my glasses, I couldn't find my way home. I was bumping into everything. What happened when you got home? I had some chips stuck to me, so I ate those. And then I just hid. Why didn't you tell anyone what happened? I'm so embarrassed about it. I only just moved in, and already I've made a big mistake. I'm a very shy lady detective. I make myself invisible so nobody can see me. That must have been why nobody saw you last night. Yes, I suppose. Shark, you did call it, actually. Can you become not invisible? Uninvisible? Visible? If you insist. Ta-da! You're a frog, like me. With a hat. Yes, I'm slightly disappointed. What? Well, it's just that I had a good joke prepared. I'll do it anyway. Okay, so imagine that instead of a frog, you were revealed to be a lizard. Oh no. Okay, so you've just been revealed, okay? Pretend. Okay, it's me. I'm a lizard. Wow, you're not invisible wizard after all. You're an invisible lizard. Heh. Yeah, it was a good joke. I thought so. Detective, are you gonna tell everyone? I'm brand new, and it was a mistake. I'm worried that if you tell everyone what I did, they'll be upset. I think they'd forgive you right away. But what if they don't? I'd want to make a good first impression. When we go outside, can you please tell them that it was Evil Guy? But that's a fib. A white lie, perhaps? But who's it harming, really? Evil Guy. Evil Guy isn't real. This is a moral dilemma, Lola. Just like my favorite episode of... Perot? It's your choice, Detective. Let's face the music. Alright, so last time I did this, I picked the invisible wizard as guilty and I told the town. So this time, I'm going to pick the other option. I am going to say Evil Guy did it. Just moved in, made a big mistake, lied about having a nemesis called Evil Guy, wants me to tell the town it was Evil Guy. Hello? Hi. My name is Lola. Hi, Lola. I'm a frog. Just like me. We're so glad you could make it, Lola. I'm sorry that there's been so much commotion trying to get the parade ready for you. Somebody destroyed it last night. Don't tell her that. We're sorry someone destroyed it, Lola. The detective has been trying to figure out who did it. Well, detective, have ye solved the mystery? I hope it wasn't me. I'd be surprised if it was any of us. I wouldn't. Looking at you, Ralph. What? Ralph didn't do it, Victor. How many times do we have to tell you? I just don't trust that guy. Rude. I'm not rude anymore, Ralph. I had food. I don't think that's how it works. I didn't do it. Well, I guess we find out in a moment. Go ahead, Detective. Evil Guy did it. Well, I solved the mystery. Who was it? It was... Evil Guy! Who? Evil Guy is Lola's nemesis. He's very evil guy. Yeah. He snuck in last night and destroyed everything. Because he hates Lola. Yeah. Unfortunately, because he's made of slime, he got away before I could apprehend him. Yeah, so unfortunate. However, Lola has since cast a very special spell that will make sure he never returns. Wow. Wow, Evil Guy sucks. Yeah, I'm so sorry he did that to you, Lola. It's okay. At least nobody here, it was nobody here, right? Right. I'm sorry I couldn't catch Evil Guy, but now we know that Lola's safe and everyone is happy that she's here. And Jaguar said he had food, so he's not rude anymore. Yeah, being hangry sucks. Being hangry makes you rude sometimes. Just in general. Yeah. I'm sorry that he caused such a big mess. Really irresponsible if you ask me. I'm sure he feels real bad about it, and would want you to forgive him. Isn't he evil? Yeah, I thought he was evil. Oh, hey, Barney. Hi. Yeah, he's evil. Evil guy. Well, case solved. Well done, detective. Thanks. Should we get the parade started? We didn't have time to fix up the decorations. Sorry, Lola. I don't mind at all. I'm just happy to be here. Let's party! And we did it. Down with Evil Guy. If the whole neighborhood is in the parade, who's watching the parade? I think they're just enjoying themselves in the parade. Maybe they're filming it to watch for later. What are they even riding? They're riding in carts. Expert Investigator and Fibber achievements unlocked. That should be all of them. Let me just make sure that was everything. Yep, that was everything. Ring ring. Let me do this. Zero says, when I was in school, everyone would put on a costume on Halloween and everyone would walk in a parade on the playground. That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. Duke says, Super Sleuth. Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency, Frog Detective speaking. How may I solve your mystery? Detective. Supervisor. It's me, the supervisor. I am aware. Great job on solving the Invisible Wizard mystery. That was quite a head-scratcher. Sure was. I was shocked that the culprit was someone called Evil Guy. Well, yes. I mean, yeah. I checked all my files. I don't have information on an evil guy anywhere. You'd think with a name like that, he'd show up right away. Maybe it was a one-off crime. Yes, I suppose. I can't live like this. Supervisor, Evil Guy isn't real. I'm sorry to say so, but I lied on the report. What? I'll explain it in detail another time, but the real culprit was the wizard. She wanted to avoid the embarrassment, so asked me to pin it on a fictional character, Evil Guy. I did as she said, just to be kind. I'm not sure I made the right decision. Even if it's hard, we should always tell the truth. I understand. I'll hand him my badge and my gum. What? You don't have a badge. Or gum. How would you even chew gum? You don't have teeth. So I can keep my position here? Well, you're self-employed, so yeah. But you should remember to tell the truth whenever it is safe and possible. I promise. It's almost disappointing that there's no such thing as Evil Guy. I'd love to solve a real crime one day. Well, that might come true quicker than you think. Whoa. I just got a call about a doozy of a case, Detective. That sounds exciting. It is, but it's also the most challenging case I've ever sent you on. I'm confident in your abilities, but you might need backup on this one. Oh, like who? I'm going to send Lobster Cop to help you with this case. Really? Lobster Cop handles such advanced cases, won't I just slow him down? Nonsense, Detective. You've shown you're a very capable mystery solver. I think you're in the running to be the new #1. You're making me blush. You'll be A-OK. So where am I headed next? I can't say over the phone. It's too sensitive. Wow. Head to the train station. I've left a ticket for you there. The train will take you where you need to be. Good luck, Detective. Do you think you can handle it? I can handle anything. I definitely lost the Noir right there. After the detective has left. Zero said sometimes a parade is for the people and not for the people watching. Very true. Very, very true. Shark says, and then COVID happened. Who's taking our notebook? Dun dun dun. Someone stole our notebook. Later at the station. Later at the station. That got loud for no reason. You mentioned Richard Scary before, that's straight up. The detective will return in Cowboy Country. Corruption at Cowboy County. And that's our third game that we'll be doing next week. We will complete the trilogy. And that's it. That was Frog Detective. Everyone, I want to thank you so much for this experience. It's very wonderful to just be able to share this game 2 years later and just have a very different perspective of it. I have a lot of fun doing the voices with you all. And, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Also, I really want to thank you for just being able to have that open, honest conversation about talking about my frustration. Your feedback is very much appreciated and helpful. And if you think of anything else and you're on the Discord, feel free to just DM me and let me know. Again, it's really, really appreciated to just know how some of this stuff has helped or worked out. And I'll process through it. It's just, I just wanted to let you know where I've been at and what I've been feeling and why the videos haven't been coming out. And I thought that was a really good place to do that. So next week we will have Frog Detective 3 and we'll head back to Staxel and then figure out where we're headed from there in terms of games. Duke says a whole county of corruption, despicable. Agreed. Merchant says, thanks for the stream. I know I was quiet, but I was here listening while editing. It was super nice to spend time with everyone. It was really great spending time with you as well, Merchants. Even if you were quiet, I'm glad everybody was able to be here. Ill says, feels great to watch with you all. Yeah, so we'll be back next week. Again, if you feel inclined, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're in a place to do so, and if you're in a place financially to do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. It goes a long way to making the content that I produce, and if you are in fact enjoying it, definitely let me know, either by donating or just send me a comment. It goes a long way to help, especially with where my head's been at with a lot of that stuff. But yeah, Perry says, nice chill fire stream as always. Yeah. Well, I had a good time with y'all, and I will see you all next week, and I'll see you on the Discord. If you haven't joined, please do check out the Discord. We have great conversations, we have great discussions, we have a book club, we have all sorts of things going on there. And yeah, so I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week, and I will talk to you all soon. With that said, my name is Anarchist Tara. Thank you so much for watching.